Sponsored by BetterHelp. Hello, everyone! Welcome to another episode of That One Piece Talk. My name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel. Sam.
And this is That One Piece Talk, where we talk One Piece. Woo! Let's go! Hello! We got Lionel back. As always. We got Seb in the building. We got Lawrence in the building.
What up?
We feeling super comfy.
That caught me so off.
Yo, what was that, bro? You good?
You good, bro?
Yeah.
You sure? You want to like take a minute?
I don't know what that was. It caught me off guard.
Were you watching like Netflix?
Yo, I don't know what that was, man.
Was that self-improvement books? like, I don't know.
It's BetterHelp.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Sign up.
Hey, man. Listen,
off.
bro. Live your truth, man. It's all right, bro. All right.
Tell him Lawrence sent you.
Yeah. All right. So, episode 139. What an amazing episode it will be. For today's agenda, we will be reviewing the official release of One Piece chapter 1107 from Viz Media. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do. Helps us out a lot. We have a Discord. Don't be hesitant to join. If you listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, leave us 5 stars and a nice comment. Also, thank you for listening to us. We will read all your super chats organically. They will not go unread, as you all know, and we apologize in advance if we don't get to it in a timely manner. Just happens to be so. We're a podcast. We're not a simple YouTuber who does theories. We do everything.
Why you
And we have
shots?
No, I'm not taking shots. I'm just saying we ain't got time. you have to let us get there organically, bro. Come on, bro. Also, thank you for always supporting us. Now, let's say what's up to chat, read some super chats, and then hop into the chapter.
Yeah, we got a lot of people in chat, man. I see Quavo. We weren't late, Quavo. All right, we weren't late.
It's Lionel's fault.
I would say whatever
It's always Lionel's
tardiness we have is typically Lionel's
even
fault.
when he's not here.
Yeah. I see Jake the Armstrong, Wesley Choek, Sheldon, John Marshall, Diego Keys, Blitz, number 1 Sanji fan, Enzo Calderon, Brandon Wigfall, Going Mary, Daniel Jones, The Real Dre, Sonny D. Price, Brian, Plagon, Chancho, Mike Super 17, Globnar, AXM, Stacy Hayes, Devin Bibby, as Cosme Zombie, Psych, that's the wrong number, Taylor Luke, Sedgefield, Broanoa Zorlo, Young Lou, Osai, Osei, what's up, Osei? I think that's Osei. It might not be Osei. Karma Yo, Ish, James Woods, Hudson, a.k.a. Pig, The Irishman, Gorilla Head, Rasta Vibin' Gaming, Blazer, Ayo, Let's Go, Coach. There's so many of y'all in here, man. We really appreciate all the support. Please like the stream if you haven't already. It helps with the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
We did have a couple super chats hit before the show started, or as we were starting. We got a subscription to Nakama status from Brian XCI. Welcome to being a Nakama.
Yes.
Enjoy the emojis.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. We also got another Nakama subscription from Rasta Vibin' Gaming. So again, welcome. Enjoy the emojis that come with being a Nakama. Throw the fists up. Throw the Nakama fists up in the air.
Throw the fists up for our new Nakama.
We got another 5 from Anthony Herrera. It says, it's a great day to be a Blackbeard gang. Hashtag #FEMU gang. Oh, man. Why you gotta ruin it with that? You know what I'm saying? It is a good day to be a Blackbeard fan, I think. Anyway, we got another 2 from JT. It says, skipped class, so we're in here. Shout out to the Hurley Boys. Thank you so much, JT.
Yeah, JT don't like me no more, bro.
Yo, go to class, bro.
JT don't like me no more, bro.
Go. Yeah, you beef with JT?
Yo, I said sorry. I came at him a little hard. I said sorry, bro. He don't like me no more, bro.
We sorry on Larry's behalf, bro.
He don't even shout me out, bro. Crazy.
All right, bro. We gonna get it back. We gonna get it back to love. We got another 4-month membership to Nakama Status from Kremit. It says 4 months on a goated chapter. We love to see it. Yes, sir. Thank you, Kremit. Another 5 from Anthony Herrera. It says, Seb, come back to Blackbeard Gang and leave Emu Gang forever. Listen, you could be, I be set tripping, bro. I'm in a lot of gangs. I'm associated with a lot of people out here.
I don't know if we want to say that.
I was thinking the same thing.
Bro, like, what's going on, bro?
Listen, man. Emu Gang, Blackbeard Gang, Dofi Gang. I'm a part of a lot of contingents. A lot of contingents, bro.
So you are Doflamingo. You have your strings and everything.
Gotta be involved in everything, man. Right. Gotta see what's happening. We got another 2 from Derek K. It says, crazy good chapter. Missed y'all. Hashtag Sanji did something. Oh, man. We'll get into the Sanji stuff later.
Sanji's playing soccer, man.
We got another 2 from King D. DeMarcus. It says, are we getting another Kid Luffy moment?
Nope.
Anytime soon, I'll tell you that. Listen. We got another 2 from Alex Santebella. It says, sorry, Zoro Trio's full. Hashtag Sanji stocks up. Hashtag agenda piece. Oh, man. Thank you, Alex. Another 10 from Strahd. It says, just take the money. Thank you, Strahd.
Thank you, guys.
Another 5 from Kremit. It says, Nick got us betting on the next chapter. Man trying to get new gambling addicts. Also, how was y'all's week? Mine was dope. Job fired me up, though. Oh, I thought you said fired. Yeah. Okay, I'm about to say, sheesh. Oh, man. No, it says fired me. We up. Yeah, Kremit got fired. Kremit, save your money, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, bro, if you ain't got the funds coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, sell your feet pics, bro.
Yeah. My week was dope. I got to see a lot of people I haven't seen in a while. I went to Canada this weekend. That was fun. I missed Marv's B-Day. Sorry, Marv.
Oh, yeah, guys, it was Marv's birthday. So
what was that, Wednesday?
If you want to shout out to Marv, more than welcome to shout out to Marv.
Yeah. But yeah, my week was dope. What about y'all?
It's pretty cool. Had a good time.
Mine was all right. No. It was good. We got to hang out with our nieces and nephews.
Yeah. Our brother who we got into One Piece. He's all caught up. Larry made me watch this news episode with him, and for no reason. I want to say.
I did, yeah.
But he was up here. His kids stayed back in Jersey while we went to Canada, and so they got to see all the nieces and their cousins. That was dope.
Yeah,
that was cool. We got another 2 from €2 from Ali Razashi Saeed. It says, "Yo, do you guys have Luffy top 5 in verse?
Not right now.
Nope.
All time?
No.
Right now?
No.
Not even a little
Big Mama Kaido gone?
We can move past this.
Are they gone?
We can move past this.
Are they gone? We got another subscription to Nakama Status from Nerds Play 21. Welcome. Enjoy the emojis that come.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Being a Nakama. We got another $8 Australian from Seamus O'Donnell. It says, what's up from Australia? Huge fan of the pod. First time catching a live stream. Keep it up. Love your work. Hashtag topped on top. Thank you.
Thank you from Australia.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
We got a decent contingent in Australia, I feel like.
Yeah. Shout out. We got to go there one day.
I wonder
the
what
Red
that
Life
is.
One Piece world, man.
Yo,
we could fight a kangaroo together.
Australia is a real One Piece country, bro. They have like crazy animals over there.
Yeah.
We got another 50 ARS. I don't know what that is. From Enzo Calderon. It says, how you doing, guys? I'm good. Just getting ready for the Sanji slander coming.
I ain't ask you how you were, bro. Don't answer the question before I answer it. I ask it, bro. No, I'm joking.
I don't know if the slander's coming this episode.
Yeah, I don't know why people keep saying that.
I don't know.
Anyway.
We got another $5 Canadian. Yo, poutine is trash. From Glomdar. It says, happy TOPT Monday. You guys think Dragon is all business, or was he ever goofy like the rest of his family? That's a good question.
I have no idea, bro.
All business. I mean, I think he probably was a little goofy until maybe with his wife.
He probably got his manhood took in his
okay.
chain.
What the?
What is
wrong with you?
Something happened to him.
Nah.
Something happened.
That's what?
Maybe
is
losing
wrong
his
with you?
wife, and then it made
I
him
mean,
lost
he's
his-
gotta have a dark
manhood.
Listen, man.
He lost his wife and his manhood. You saying?
That's crazy, bro.
That's the darkest backstory.
The person took both.
Wow.
Is that the darkest backstory?
If you gotta top
You ain't
Kuma,
never gonna love
if
again.
Oda's gonna top Kuma, you gotta do some crazy.
Pause.
Wow, bro, I can't.
Yo, that whole fast is crazy.
I'm moving past it. I'm moving
Yeah,
past it.
come
Come on,
on,
I'm moving past
Too
it.
wild of it.
Yeah.
We got
bro.
another 2 from Hunch the Hose. It says, shout out to Broker for calling these events on episode 116. I don't remember the episodes well enough, but yeah. Actually, yeah, I think Broker did. He called something that
Broker be
happened.
hitting.
Yeah.
Pause.
We're not about to pause everything.
Right?
We're not about to just pause everything, bro.
Yo, we're gonna do 3 more super chats and then we're getting into the chapter, guys.
All right. We got another 5 from Larry302. It says, I don't know why I'm just now noticing, but Larry look like the type who would steal your phone to help you look for it. Who's a bigger fraud, Buggy or King from One Punch Man? That's a good question.
Yeah, that is
That's a
definitely
good
gonna
one.
be
I
King.
feel like it was King for a while.
It's-
Buggy
it's-
came
it's
up.
King.
Buggy
It's
and
King.
Yonko right now.
Yeah, that's
King.
true.
It's King.
Yo, Buggy's and Yonko though.
But
It's King.
I don't want to spoil anything, but
It's King. Bro.
yeah,
It's King.
I don't read enough
yeah.
of One Punch Man. I'll defer to y'all. We got another 7 Canadian dollars from Dragon Ball Fan Podcast, I believe. Yeah. It says, what's up, gang? Good to see all 4 of you here. Is that Skylance? Yeah, Sky.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Appreciate
everybody.
In case y'all haven't already, please subscribe to the Dragon Ball Fan Podcast. It is a good friend of ours and good friend of the pod, Skylance's podcast about Dragon Ball. It's fire. Also, poutine is trash. I know I said it earlier, but like I had to say it again because Sky is Canadian. And another 20 from Shonen Showdown. It says the goats are
The
back.
boy.
Everyone talking about Zoro, but I'm looking at these Admiral stocks right now. Hashtag if I speak.
You and me both showdown.
Listen.
Yo, let's get to it.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it now.
But just like I said for the Dragon Ball podcast, please subscribe to Shonen Showdown. He has fire content. And if you're looking for,
He's been doing comedic skits.
Yeah, man, it's been
I've seen it.
dope.
It was
It's
a
been
good.
dope.
It was funny.
we got to get him back on.
Hopefully.
Oh.
All right, guys, ready?
yeah.
Everybody ready at home? I know you said yeah.
How-
I tried to, it was like the Dora Explorer thing. Do you see it? I used to yell at that TV, bro.
You was a little too grown for that, bro.
Nah. At
Dora-
that time, I was like, what?
Bro.
Like, I was probably like 9.
I was like, I was too grown for it, and you older than me.
Sebastian, you didn't even start watching like TV until like you were allowed to, bro. Too busy harming everybody around you, bro. All right. Lawrence is like, I remember that bat. No.
Yo, that came up this weekend.
Did it?
They have no idea.
All right. Anyway, let's start the chapter review right now. Thank you, Seb, for reading everything. Thank you to everybody that super chatted. We will get back into the super chats. I just cannot have super chats going on for like half an hour again because we need to hit the chapter and then we'll hit the chats once we are done with each topic for the chapter, okay? So just know that that's going to happen. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. Thank you for supporting us. We will get to your super chat. Again, we will get to your super chat. Anyway, this week's chapter is titled, I've Been Looking For You. We have another reader request featuring Law, Beppo, and a snow leopard. At the bottom, the capture says, Beppo pouting after finding Law napping with a snow leopard. Did you guys have any thoughts on this week's reader request? And we'll start with Lawrence.
Not really. Again, this just reader request. Super random. Just showing that Law's drinking vodka, proving that. So I don't see Law as German. I never. They say that he is.
How
What?
would that mean he's German?
No. No.
I get what he's saying, but that was funny.
No. Because like for example, you know how.
Yo, what?
Because you know how Luffy's supposed to be like Brazilian in real life. They gave their nationalities. Law's supposed to be German.
Where are you going with this, bro?
Because he's drinking vodka. They're going back to him being German.
Bro, what are you talking
Yo,
about?
we just talked about like stereotyping and the racism on this podcast. Chill out, bro.
I don't know if they even confirmed that Lo was actually right, German. Or Russian.
Yo, even if he was, bro.
Yeah, I don't, yeah.
Y'all making a big deal out of nothing. All right.
Yo, Lawrence,
making a big
you
deal.
said, yo, this man sitting down drinking some oh, he German.
No, that's not what I said. No, it's not. It was already stated. Like Luffy's Brazilian. Laws. It was already stated. I thought this was common knowledge. I thought you guys.
It's
knew
not
this.
that it's not.
Proceed, my brother.
Anyway, yeah, throwing me off. And I didn't even think much of this. It's just random, and then looks like Law has his own merch with that bat, but that's about it.
All right. Lionel?
You focus on the bat, but he's wearing the sign on his jacket as well.
Well, he's a pirate. He's gonna wear his own stuff.
I'm thinking, can other people have that?
Who?
Have their own merch like that? Because Law has it. Because I don't see anyone else rocking their own stuff. Like I don't see Kaido wearing like a jacket with the symbol of the Beast Pirates on it. How do you get that? Like who he got? Who he got as a tailor? That's all I know.
Kaido ain't that insecure, bro.
What?
He don't need to rep his thing. It's all word of mouth for him.
Yo, isn't vodka for Russians?
Yeah, I was gonna say
That was the other thing, but whatever.
Oh, then I could be wrong.
I got nothing on this job. I got nothing.
All right, Sam.
I got nothing either, but stop the race relations stuff here, bro. Please. We're gonna get canceled. But no, I didn't have much. I was busy. I ain't gonna lie. I was dealing with a lot when this chapter dropped.
You okay?
Oh, it's all good things. All good things.
Okay.
All good things. All good things.
I figured we'd plug the BetterHelp. If you.
I ain't gonna lie to them. I'm the plug, bro. I'm going through something. I'm not, bro. I'm good.
That's all right,
Good.
bro.
Shout out to Viv though. I know he needed it.
All right.
Damn, boy, you laugh at I can't. Bro.
All right, yo.
Larry,
Yeah.
what's up?
Oh.
I
All
was waiting.
right. So I do have
Of course.
something that came up, and I think I'm on point with this. All right. I think Law and Beppo have an intimate relationship.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Hear me out. Hear me out.
No.
So,
Yes. And you think you're on it with this one.
I thought Lawrence was wild.
listen to me, bro. I think Law and Beppo have an intimate relationship.
Yo.
In One Piece's SBS, volume 84, Oda said Beppo left Zou to search for his older brother Zeppo at the age of 9 and ended up on Swallow Island
Come on, bro.
in the North Blue. Law saved him from being bullied by 𝘴𝐻𝐻𝐻 and Penguin. He then joined Law's crew. Law, Beppo, and 𝘴𝐻𝐻𝐻 and Penguin then founded their crew as the Heart Pirates.
Yo, what's going
Right?
on, bro?
Yo, bro.
In the Law novel, after Law forms his crew, they meet a man named Wolf in Pleasure Town, and he gifts them a submarine, right? Law then names the submarine Polar Tang, which isn't too far from what Beppo is, a polar bear, right? When Beppo first meets Boa Hancock after Law just finished surgery on Luffy, she asks Beppo if he had a transponder snail. He replies, yes, ma'am. Then 𝘴𝐻𝐻𝐻 says that Beppo is like her servant. Who are the only servants that Boa has?
Servants?
Yeah. Women.
Okay.
Yeah. Beppo is the bottom of the relationship with Law.
Yo.
When Beppo and crew
What is this, bro?
landed on Amazon Lily, Beppo asks if there was female bears here, and his crew says no. There's only human women. Beppo gets depressed because he has nothing in common with only men. Chapter 700. Beppo leaves for Zou. First time he's left Law's side since he was age 9. Beppo's currently 22. When Luffy sees Beppo during the Zou arc, Beppo cries out that he misses his captain so much. When Law sees Beppo on Zou, Beppo jumps into Law's arms. During the ending credits of One Piece Stampede, the movie, Beppo is shown hugging Law again. Chapter 1050, Big Mom and Kaido are defeated. Beppo is shown hugging Law from the back. Chapter 1051, Beppo is spooning Law during Momonosuke's speech to Wano. When Law's bounty was shown to be 3 billion, Beppo's eyes were stars of love. When Law's crew got infected with the feminization disease, Beppo was crying tears of happiness when he turned into a female bear. Chapter 595, Law is shown using a sleeping Beppo as a backrest. Also, what do leopards sometimes get mistaken for?
I don't know, bro.
Cheetahs.
Okay.
What does cheetah sound like? Cheater. So, to make sense of the reader request, I believe that Beppo feels like Law's cheating on him with the snow leopard, which is why he's pouring hot water into the mouth of a sleeping cat, and he wishes Law was sleeping on him again. Law's into bestiality.
Bro.
Wait, don't do that.
Yeah, shit, bro.
Yo, the twins are visibly uncomfortable.
Yo, bro.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I like how we're all
Here's
using
mad
that.
evidence.
You can tell Larry's never had a pet for real.
Yes, that's it. Dude,
It's a pet,
Dude,
bro.
they legit showed how affectionate the whole mink tribe were.
Yeah.
God at you. It was a whole thing.
Bro, when Beppo was looking for the women on the island, is because he was trying to mate. Not because he was trying to identify. You get what I'm saying? What are you talking about, bro? You was really wilding right
And
now.
dog animals get jealous of if they're getting affection
bro.
when they used to get by another animal. People say that's my affection.
We gotta get Larry a dog. You know what? No, we don't. Because apparently
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
he was tweaking on this
Yeah,
one,
he
bro.
was tweaking, man.
I never wholeheartedly disagree with something this hard. It's
You
crazy.
made my head and my stomach hurt,
crazy.
Larry.
Listen, bro.
I gotta see the pictures though. Because if
Listen,
they
bro.
incriminating, I'll
Bro.
support.
Check it.
The
Go back.
back hug sounded crazy.
Dude,
Yeah, it was crazy.
dude, the minks are an affectionate tribe.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, bro. I
You had
guess,
Carrot,
bro.
You had Carrot nibbling on Luffy's ear.
you breaking all
You
these
had one to
rainforests,
go
man.
at you. I mean, one of the mix yelling at Zoe, let me lick you.
Comments.
Like,
Comments. Konazo didn't pass for this.
Word. Word.
Listen, bro. I just brought y'all the evidence, bro.
man,
It's there, bro.
nah, bro.
Watch this back and go
Like,
research, bro.
I would give you more credence if you're talking about Law and randomly Robin. Like, I wouldn't even agree with you, but
Robin
you had,
ain't spooning the way that Beppo be spooning, all right?
like
Y'all
the
ain't
stream.
see that. I saw it.
I know I'm asking y'all to like the stream right now, but I would fully understand if you didn't right now. Like, I get it. I get it.
Read the super chats, man. We gonna read a couple super chats and then go back into the chapter,
I was
guys.
trying to be quick about it. That was wild, dog. We got another two from Project Iceman. It says, yo, when did we get so many emojis? Larry added some last episode. I think he shouted it out.
I added a couple.
Yeah. We got another 5 from Gabe Jury. It says, the Zoro hate from this chapter is crazy to me. What do you guys think? We will get into that when we review the chapter directly. That was Gabe's first super chat, though. So thank you, Gabe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stick around. We got another 5 from Strahd. It says, happy B-Day, Marv. Marv, happy birthday, man. Thank you, Strahd. Another 2-month membership to Nakama status from Avinash Patel. It says, how do you think Law would get murked if it occurred?
Like he did with Blackbeard?
He's saying murked like if he was to pass, for real.
Oh.
I think, I don't remember who it was. Was it,
He get his heart
Baxter?
taken.
I was actually thinking the same thing.
that would be
irony.
ironic.
Yeah,
That
it's
would be
hard to
ironic, yeah.
It would be like
That would be
Eve.
poetic, actually.
It'd be by Eve.
Thexter had a little mini theory about giving his life for Luffy. I think a lot of people
Watch
gravitate to that.
last episode.
Watch
bro.
last episode.
Yeah, next super
We got
chat.
another 5 from BM Rambo. It says, everybody's here. It's going to be a good episode. I hope y'all are doing good. Happy belated Marv with the
Oh,
Nakama
thank you.
fist.
Thank you. Look at Marv.
Another 5 from Off-Brand. Luffy goes all out because he doesn't underestimate his opponents. He just has to be able to go for the knockout from the start, sneak in the white star.
According to our last convo.
Okay.
Last episode.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We got another.
We're going to do 3 more super chats after this and go back into the chapter, guys.
Yeah, another £5 from George Brown. It says, "Love from the UK. Can't wait to see what Larry cooks up for this chapter." Hashtag where's Luffy? He's already. They said you were cooking with expired milk, bro.
And it tastes good. All right.
We got another 2 from Straw. It says, "Lur saying he's trying to get down under." LOL. I can't wait to read the super chats in regards to what you said earlier. We got another 5 from Alexander. I am not reading your last name. I'm sorry. It says, "Found y'all a couple months back and absolutely love y'all. Nothing and ain't nobody to talk about One Piece in South Carolina. Keep up the amazing work. Hashtag Buggy Gang," with some other money emoji.
Yeah, thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, shout out to UK. Also, if you have nobody to talk to about One Piece, come into our Discord. Like, literally, we have people that are just like us in Discord. Our mods are phenomenal, and you see some of them actually in chat now, so... let's get one more super chat, and then we're going to go into the chapter.
Yeah, we got another 10 from Gravity. It says, "Do y'all think Luffy's Gear 5 goofy characteristics take away from serious moments that we've seen so far? Love to hear your thoughts and appreciate what y'all have done for the community."
It does depend.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before.
I actually have a comment about it in there in this chapter.
Oh, all right. You want to save it?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we all agreed.
Yeah.
It's good sometimes, it's bad sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it really depends on the situation at hand.
Right.
Yeah.
We did a huge in-depth analysis on this like, in a debate a while ago. I don't remember what episode it was, but
Yeah.
search back.
All right. Yeah, guys, we're going to get to the super chats. I just want to say that again. We will get to them. We just want to get through the chapter first, okay? So, because every time we answer your super chats, we kind of short end them because we have to get to the actual chapter. But anyway, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. The chapter opens up with Dory and Broggy. They tell Oimo and Kashi to fan out and destroy the enemy ships with their soldiers. They listen. Then we hear Marines asking, "Where have these legendary pirates been all these years?" The giants then make landfall. From Labo phase, Usopp, Nami, Chopper, and Edison look at the ruckus. Usopp notices the little garden giants and yells out, "Masters." Nami and Chopper are happy to see them. Usopp was worried they wouldn't get to see them when they arrived on Elbaf. Edison's in disbelief that they even know the giants. Edison says they must have found out through the news that the government was attacking Egghead while you guys were here. Usopp realizes they're not here to wage war, but to help them. Brook then makes contact with Nami about the Sunny almost being near their rendezvous. Lilith smacks him for being so nonchalant about the ship since it's about to fly off the sky cloud. Jinbei notices all the ruckus and says to himself that this is not the time to be fighting, especially for Zoro. Then we see Zoro and Lucci clashing. Zoro's wheezing, Lucci's huffing. Zoro wants to hurry this fight up. Lucci tells him he should win and then calls him dead weight. That Zoro should cut himself loose so everyone else can survive. Zoro says back that Lucci's acting like he's the one in control of how long the fight lasts. What did you guys think of the first part of this chapter? And we'll start with Seb.
All right. It was cool to see Oimo and Kashi with Dory and Broggy. Like, I know we saw it before, but seeing them charge like that, I thought that was dope. Like, I thought that was really, really dope because, like, it gave me those flashbacks to, like, Little Garden and Annie's Lobby where, like, they were actively looking for them. And, like, I didn't have the reaction Usopp had where he was crying and everything, but I was like, yo, this is dope. Like, this has really happened. Like, they met up, and now they're actually storming an island as the giant pirates. Like, it was super dope to me. I like that. Seeing Usopp's reaction was also cool. I kind of wanted him to just jump down, yo. I'm not even playing. Like, I wanted him to jump down and be like, "Masters, it's me!" Like, I wanted that, but, like, that's not Usopp's character to do that, so it's cool. I as always, I hate when Oda does the little recaps. Bro, I'm 1,000 chapters in. I know who that is. I know why that is.
Some people need a refresher,
bro. I don't. I don't. I can't.
Yo,
I don't read the manga for other people's perceptions of the manga, bro.
Bro, you gotta
Read it
you
for
gotta
me.
understand that not everybody's diehard fans like us.
That's cool.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Say no
man.
more. Say no more.
I always laugh when I see Edison, and even just in general when I see like machines with bandages on them. Cause like, yo, you a robot. Like, why are you bandaged up?
Yeah.
Like, what is that for? I thought that was funny. I always also forget that he exists. So like when he pops up, I'm like, oh snap, it's him. And then I see he has bandages on. I'm like, yo, what are we doing? And maybe he can take damage in that way, but it just seems weird to me that he can. Maybe I'm tripping. I forgot about the ice Brook joke thing. I thought that was cool. Brook just chilling. 17. I thought that was great. There was a whole lot of discussion about the Zoro Lucci thing. I didn't pay much attention to it.
Yeah.
Personally. I didn't think much of it. I thought it was funny. I think Oda writes himself into a corner sometimes with characters where he has the end of this fight in mind already. Like he knows how it's going to end, how this situation will end. But Zoro can't be an active contributor into other things that are happening on the island right now. So this needs to happen to me. Like Lucci stalling. And I'm not trying to downplay Lucci. Lucci's stronger than I thought he was, clearly. He's able to compete with this. He was able to compete with Luffy, even though Luffy didn't seem like he was taking it all too seriously. But to me, this is one of those, I need both of these active participants to not be active participants. So they'll fight, and I'll make it last as long as I need it to last. In order for that person not to be involved with the other elements that are happening around the island. The Jinbei thing, he's taking longer than I thought it would take to get to Zoro as well also, but again, it's Oda does write himself into that corner, and it's one of the things that exists because the main characters are such a large cast. Like it's like you have to write storylines for 9 people, 10 people, every arc. So that's why he separates them a lot. So you have situations like this where it's like, yo, Zoro's fighting Lucci for however many chapters it's been to this point that he's been fighting Lucci. Sorry, Marv. But yeah, I don't think it's too crazy. Like, people have been slandering Zoro, and I'm a Sanji fan, so I think it's funny. But, like, they be wilding. Like, oh, he's weaker now, blah, blah, blah. I just don't see all that. Like, everything I just said, I guess, is in complete contradiction to what I said 2 seconds ago about, like, y'all read the chapter for me and, like, the perceptions of other people. But in this light, I understand why we're here, if that makes sense. But Zoro do need to hurry it up, though, because I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'll say that I am over it, though. Or just show it. That's the other thing. It's like, yo, you keep cutting back, and it's just the same clashes. Yo, what we doing? Show me something, then. If you want to have them fighting, then show me something. But that's it for me.
All right. Lionel?
Sorry. I thought it was cool seeing the giant pirates again, because we actually never saw them in action. Like, we saw, like, a little flashback of them together, then the duel happened, and they started fighting each other for hundreds of years, which is crazy. But, like, because we know, like, they said they were a big threat. We don't know how big or a menace or a threat they are, because that was, like, 100 years ago. We don't know how impact, if they were back then fully, and how it would be now. Because, like, they were separated. We don't know how long. And again, giants lived for a very long time. Dari and Bargy, they were 160 years old. That's how old the captains are. I don't know how old other people are, but that's how old they are. 160 years old. So, but it's just cool seeing them, like, actually seeing the Giants Pirates in action in general. But we're going to see how much of an impact they're actually going to play in this moment. Versus, like, I guess it might be the Giants versus the 9 Vice Admirals. But I don't know if it's going to be like that. We don't know. But that would be kind of interesting and see how that plays out. Pretty much, I'm going to skip a lot to pretty much the Zolo and to Zolo Rob Lucci fight. I know, like, a lot, it looks bad, but to me, I feel like mostly the person, in a way, seems like who's mostly going all out to me was Rob Lucci to a degree, because he's in his awakening form. Granted, he's going back and forth with using Haki, while Zolo just using Haki hardening, So I'm thinking, like, to me, like, if you look at the intensity that Zolo was bringing out versus Kaido and Big Mom, and the intensity he's bringing out fighting King, there's a big difference there. So it's just like, Zoe is kind of like, I don't want to say looking down on Rob Lucci, but he's not taking this fight seriously. And the fact that even Zoe saying that, you say that you're the one you're in control, Rob Lucci, saying that the fact that I'm not taken seriously. And we see multiple times, like, think about this. Think of Apu fighting Zolo. It looked bad, right? When Apu was blocking Drake and Zolo at one point. He's blocking both their attacks. But when Zolo got mad and serious, the fight ended in 2 seconds.
Right.
Say that this could happen to 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖. When Zoro gets serious and mad, he could end a fight, 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖 probably level, in quick seconds. Again, the intensity, like, 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖's not stronger than King, to my knowledge. Obviously he's not stronger than Big Mom and Kaido. So just like, people are knocking Zoro, but like, did you knock Zoro with the whole Apu and Drake thing? Because what's the difference? But we know 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖's stronger than Apu. But did you come at Zoro for that moment? But the fight ended in 2 seconds. So, like, we're going to probably get the same thing with 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖. Again, and then now everyone's going to be on the Zoro hype. It's just like, be consistent. Zoro looks bad at one moment, but when he gets a hype, you love him again. It's just like, obviously Zoro's not being serious in this fight, and 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖's just talking trash, but we all know Zoro's going to beat 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖 at the end. If he doesn't, then that's going to be a shock to us, but we just know that Zoro's not taking this fight seriously. We just know that, and that's why I'm going to leave it as that. This fight's not a serious fight to Zoro. In fact, he doesn't even have his headband on. That means anything, but he doesn't. Because we said when Zoro gets serious, he puts his headband on. He hasn't done it once at all against 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖. So that's my take.
All right. Law?
Yeah. So I agree with what Lionel and Sebastian were saying earlier, but what I want to touch up on, did anyone notice the tattoo on the giant there?
Yeah, it's the sun.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was comparing it because I thought it was interesting, comparing it to what we saw with Kuma's,
They're very similar.
symbol. But also, who else has a very similar one? We all know the Fishman Pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
but also the Ming tribe
Yes, exactly.
and the Kozuki.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking that, so I was thinking they all have, I wonder if that means anything, because there's a lot of people who are affiliated with either the ancient kingdom or Joy Boy, so to speak, right? And you know how he's represents like the sun god. But also, yeah, and then now they all have different, but they all have symbols of the sun, but different ways. Like they're not all the same. So I wonder if that means anything. But for this one in particular with the thing, I was just looking into it, and this one shows, it's almost the exact same as, and if you're looking like to like, I don't like going into mythology too much, but Brazilian mythology, the symbol for that one where like, Luffy's Brazilian.
Here Lawrence go. No, I'm playing.
Luffy's Brazilian, but the Brazilian symbol for like their culture of like their mythical god resembles that one almost to the T. And I thought that was interesting. The only thing that's slightly different is the outer layer of the thing that circles. That like those one I saw in the Brazilian are more like lightning bolts, where these are more like arrowheads.
Yeah.
So, but I want to know like pretty much. I thought it was interesting that they all have some type of sun symbol, and they're all kind of like allies of the sun god Nika and his origin or the ancient kingdom. So I just thought that was interesting how all of them have that tie together, but the symbols are different. And just going into Brooke, how nonchalant in that situation, I thought was hilarious, right? That comedy, like people always get wrapped up into the Straw Hat's pace because of how calm they are even in these crazy situations, right? And I just wanted to touch up on I agree with what Sebastian and Lionel said about the whole fight with 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖 and Zoro. One thing too, you guys also got to remember how strong 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖 is now. Remember, Luffy went Gear 5th to fight him. Yeah, he wasn't taking it too seriously, but remember, that's Luffy's strongest form to fight 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖, right? And also too, we all know pre-time skip who was stronger between Sentomaru and 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖. Was Sentomaru, right? Was far stronger than 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖. We saw 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖 one-tap Sentomaru, almost even speed blitzing him, while Sentomaru was able to even see the attack coming but couldn't guard up in time or put up a strong enough guard to block 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖's attack, right? So showing just an example of how strong 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖 grew. That someone at Sentomaru's strength who was stronger than 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖, because Luffy couldn't even touch Sentomaru, right? Yet Luffy grew stronger after fighting 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖 but couldn't touch Sentomaru. And then Sentomaru, obviously, those 2 years got stronger too, but 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖 blew past him where it's like no comp for 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖, And then Luffy again going Gear 5th, battling with 𝗏𝗚𝐻𝑖. And to reiterate what Lionel said, Zoro's not going all out. He's not fighting him seriously. They're just having a mini skirmish right here. And I thought it was interesting what the whole phrase he's used, because Zoro used a similar phrase before fighting Mr. One. And that fight was even more serious, where he said, Mr. One says to Zoro, how long do you think you could last? Or this fight, you think how long this fight's going to drag on? Zoro says, well, that entirely depends on you, right? Saying, how long can you last fighting me, right? Like, kind of again, I'm in the control of this fight. If I want to end it, it's going to end, right? So goes on to this situation here, telling Rob Lucci, like, you think you're in control of this fight. No, I haven't whipped out really anything. And we're just, name one named attack Zoro used. We haven't seen it, but
that's my issue is that if you're going to have them fight for this long, like, show me a little bit of it. We just keep getting these brief snippets of them just clashing. Like, yo,
so the big thing is that Zoro, when they first started clashing, he was using Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was leaking it, and now he's not. And he was using 3 swords before, but now he's using 2.
Yeah, I think that him not trying is too far. I think Zoro's trying. He has some level of respect for Lucci's capability. Yeah. Luffy, I got this. Like, don't worry about your fight. Like, he's just not going all out.
It's more like holding back than not trying.
Right.
Because Luffy had the Conqueror's leakage, which we did see, but the amount of it leaking. Because we saw how much it was leaking against
King.
Yeah, his fight against King. That was a lot.
Yeah.
We saw a little bit against Rob Lucci. And now he's not even using it anymore in this fight. So, like...
You know, F that, man. Trolls are all you want. Y'all be killing Sanji. Y'all be killing him. Go ahead.
Y'all killing me.
Go ahead, man. Hurry up.
I'm finished.
Oh, you're finished?
Yeah.
All right. So I do have some interesting theory that I'd like you guys to hear. I did a little research. Might be completely off. I might be actually touching something, but not hitting the dead center of it. All right, so Dory and Bragi fought 73,466 battles. Okay. That's about 2 fights a day every day for the past 100 years, and they used to aim for vital spots. It made me wonder what their reason for fighting was. Well, 100 years ago, like you said, Lionel, Dory and Bragi were known as evil leaders of the giant warrior pirates who ravaged, burned, and terrorized towns. But I'm sure that's the lie the government made up that Mr. 3 spoke about, the same way they lied about Kuma being a tyrant. Mm-hmm. So the giant warrior pirates disappeared since then. And around that same time, Morley from the Revolutionary Army was imprisoned and impaled down for being an evil pirate. So he was probably a giant warrior pirate too. Dory also mentions that he started some trouble 100 years ago, and they live by a code. When there's a dispute on neither side and they don't yield, the god of 𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐻 decides the matter and protects the one who's right and lets them live. Dory also explained he and Bragi forgot what trouble Dory caused, but they fight out in honor. They live 3 times longer than regular humans, so to them, their desire to pass away is greater too. If they could pass away with honor, their passing could be a glorious and can be a eternal treasure of their homeland. Also, the giants celebrate the winter solstice festival, which is held to celebrate the passing and rebirth of the sun. So the thing for me, there's always been 2 captains of the giant pirate warriors. Before Dory and Bragi, there was Ja Rule and Jo Rule. Dory and Bragi were known as evil pirate leaders who terrorized the world. It was an obvious lie by the world government. Something extreme happens, causing the 2 giant warrior captains to have a dispute. The dispute happens because of Dory. The 2 captains are sent to Little Garden to settle their dispute. During that time, the current giant warrior pirates disband, and Morley, who is considered an evil pirate too, is sent to impel down. Since giants praise the sun during the winter solstice festival, it's widely known that the only person who can settle a dispute between the 2 unyielding forces is the sun god. Luffy meets Dory first, and Dory loses to Bragi, signifying that Bragi was the one who was right about their dispute, since Luffy is sun god Nika. But that's not true, because Luffy tried to save Dory from Bragi and ultimately ends up saving them both, meaning they were both right about their dispute. So, what was the dispute about? I think if we look towards the end of One Piece chapter 128, you'll see something very familiar. Bragi and Dory stand at the seashore. The Straw Hats are sailing off. Then we see a monster in the water with a plain face and large white eyes. Dory says, there it is, the Island Eater. Bragi says, you'll give way for 𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐻's stake. Doesn't that monster look exactly like Emu when we first saw Emu turn into their evil form during Sabo's escape? Also, wouldn't you say Emu ate Lelouch up using an ancient weapon? Isn't Emu turned backwards just doesn't it just mean sea? This would be a foreshadowing in my opinion. I think the dispute was 𝙁𝐺𝐽 wanted to save Morley from Impel Down and Dory told him it'd be too risky. So they fought over it and forgot over time. So now they're here together because they remembered what it was they were supposed to do. And that was to save a comrade. And that's why they're here to save the Straw Hats. Because when they ended their fight, they broke their weapons doing the Hakoku. Hakoku? Whatever, sovereignty?
Ikoku sovereignty.
Yeah. And it broke their weapons, and they were like, yo, the volcano erupted. Should we fight? And he was like, nah, we're done.
Well, one, you spit. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that was a lot. But I thought we got the origin of the dispute. No? Or am I mixing it up with Crows and Worst right now? About who's the captain, like who's the strongest or whatever.
No. They never fought over their captainship. They never fought on anything like that. The only time they kept fighting, they found a new reason. The new reason was they had an 𝐷𝐵𝐴 log post, and they were fighting, so whoever got it would go back to 𝐷𝐵𝐴.
Okay.
So that was their new reason. But the first reason, Dory was like, I don't remember.
I swore.
But it was something that I started.
I swore there was a little girl. Maybe that's filler. Was there not a little girl?
I do remember what you're talking
Am
about.
I tripping?
But that's when we were reading, watching the anime.
I was watching the anime back then.
Yeah.
I could have swore there was a little girl that sparked it. I don't remember what she said or did to do that. But whether it was the hunting or whatever.
Funny.
But yeah.
I'm actually rereading that a little bit, that Little Garden, for my own personal.
Wasn't it a hunting competition to start the damn thing too, just like Zoro and Sanji? Like, am I tripping? I remember that.
There was a hunting competition, but it wasn't. There
wasn't the dispute.
It wasn't the dispute.
Okay.
It's an unknown dispute because at the end, right before we end Little Garden, Dory asks 𝙁𝐵𝐽 about the dispute.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, I don't remember what it was. And then the chapter just cuts off. And then we leave Little Garden. That was chapter 120. 129 or 128.
Because I didn't finish it.
Yo, I'm telling you, the little girl like asked if the fish was bigger or something. Yeah. I mean,
I know because they were correlating it to Zoro and Sanji, but
yeah, because I always remembered it being like there was a comparison. I think they're saying it in the chat now.
But even when they got the two fishes, and they couldn't decide which one was bigger, they still was like, yo, do you remember why we like started fighting? And he was like, yo, I don't remember.
I like your reasoning better.
Yeah.
it makes more sense.
You're going to fight over 100 years ever since so small.
But I don't know, man. I feel like I remember that. That was just a long time ago, though.
Yo, I'm saying, y'all gotta look back at it.
I gotta look back.
Yeah.
Oh, pause.
All right, that was crazy. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy, bro.
No, but I mean, I like the thought process. I like that Lawrence brought up the sun tattoo, and you brought up like Luffy being the one to decide something. That's still relevant whether or not that piece of it is there or not. Like Larry, like if that's what their culture is like, the sun god will decide one thing. Luffy showing up and deciding one for 𝙁𝐵𝐽 or one for Dory, like that's still relevant. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
So, so this is it, right? So the girl goes, which one is bigger? In chapter 129, page 14. And then they both look at each other and go, which? And then they have the two animals, right? They skin it, they eat the meat, whatever. Then this dude, Dory, goes, by the way, 𝙁𝐵𝐽, there's something I can't remember. And then 𝙁𝐵𝐽 goes, same here. And then they go, oh, there's the signal. So there was something said
beyond that.
Yes. That was the dispute. He was trying to remember what did I do back 100 years ago that I don't remember now?
Maybe. I don't know much about Morley's thing. I gotta go read back on Morley's thing too, but listen, again.
Because Morley was the person who made Impel Down's 5.5 level.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morley's a giant.
Morley's a giant. That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
I mean,
I have to go back and read it.
Again, I could not be cooking. The only thing I'm saying is there is some type of, there is something there.
There's something there.
I think there's something there because I feel like Oda, the fact that he has them here, and the fact that we got it back then in Little Garden, it means something. It's because so Oda's the type of that would hide a foreshadowing with something kind of like not really meaningless, but like he'll hide it well. You know, this actually means something else, something bigger, something greater.
Yeah.
You know, he'll dress it up as something like, you know, the whole thing. Don't judge a book by its cover. There's no one expecting Luffy to be what he is now, but look at Luffy. So the whole interaction with the beginning of Little Garden seemed like a mini argument was actually something greater than what it was leading to them here right now. That's Oda.
I mean, I could be wrong, bro. I could be missing something entirely.
You know what it is? Like Lawrence just said, what you said ties into how Oda writes so perfectly. Like, this is the actual deeper meaning of what we did in that moment. We're going back to go get a comrade, and one of us was wrong in the sense that we're not going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, that makes more sense to me that Oda would write that.
And the reason I also said is because we just had the whole thing with Dragon not going back for his people.
Yeah. Listen, I love it. I gotta go back and read Little Garden, but I love it, bro. I do.
I gotta reread what you put with Little Garden.
Yeah, I probably messed up. But if I was, just say I was cooking, bro. But also,
potential.
Zoro ain't got the Dewey on, and he's simply nerfed for plot convenience. I don't have much to say on that, so I'm good.
Yeah. Slanders are all y'all want, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, let's get into super chats.
Yeah, we'll try to make these quick, guys. We got 5 from Joe Galagos. It says, what do you guys think about Shaka moving Luffy? Shots to the dome don't mean nothing to me in this manga. # he's robot.
Wait, what was the beginning?
That Shaka moved Luffy.
Yeah.
And like we've theorized it was Kizaru and
like Shaka's still alive?
Shaka's still alive and he's the one that moved Luffy. Maybe. I still like the Kizaru being conflicted thing better. We got another 10 from Mama Kid. It says, what do you guys think of Van Augur warping food to Luffy so he can damage Saturn so Catarina Devon can use her Devil Fruit powers on him? Hype for the pod today. Whole gang in attendance with a flame emoji.
That could be possible.
That could be possible.
That could be possible.
That would be wild to see.
Scheming like that.
You know what it is? The actions Luffy takes always benefits the Blackbeard Pirates in some way. Mm-hmm. It would be wild to see like them realizing it and being like, yo, we need Luffy. Get him right with the food. Mm-hmm. You know?
Do you think he has that foresight?
That's a lot of work, though. Let me get this food to Luffy in small increments, and then like that's.
Like you said, foresight that he's a sniper and he sees like
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at.
It would just be more Van Augur hype, which I love.
Not terrible,
but just not at the expense of Cracker, as I said earlier. Yeah. We got another 5 from Newt. It says, "Been wanting to catch Alive to support. Y'all are honestly the only anime pod I look forward to.
Oh, thank you.
Keep up the great content. # Spotify gang.
Thank you,
Newt.
Appreciate that."
Another 2 from Strada says, "Stop it." Yeah. I'm sure it's about Larry's. I assume it's about Larry's law of Beppo theory. Another 5 from Karma. "Glad I could make another live. Sorry I've been gone for so long. It's all good, man. As long as you're back. I still always listen at work. Just had to ask, is Sanji him now? # Lionel is not real. Much love." The Lionel is spelled horribly. Sanji been him, bro. Y'all been asleep. That's all I'll say.
Sanji be taking his breaks, bro.
He him when he need to be. He's still the most clutch straw hat. I'll stand on that forever. We got another 5 from Anthony Herrera. It says, "Lawrence stay wildin'. LOL." I don't know if it was Lawrence this episode, bro. We got another 2 from Strahd. It says, those extra projects you be talking about? That's a Larry question.
Yes.
Okay. Another 2.
I had time.
From Project Iceman. It says, Larry, cease. All caps. All caps. Another 2 from Fortnite Lover. Yo, Larry looking mad cute right now. Making me act up.
Yo, what?
Gotta change your name from Fortnite Lover to Larry Lover, bro. We got another 20 from Crobbed. It says, finally able to catch another live, and Larry's in here freaked out. # Larry has questionable takes. That wasn't a take. It was a theory. But we got another 5 from Gambler O'Fate. It says, is there a major character you think isn't important to the story and would want them to never be in One Piece to begin with?
Smoker.
I'd toss Kid out. No, Smoker's important to me.
Important is crazy. Yeah, that's a strong word for Smoker.
how do I say it? He was the first Marine that we saw that was good for real.
I don't care.
That's important.
Don't care.
In this series, that's important.
Take him out, bro.
I agree with Shabazz.
Take him out, bro.
I wouldn't say it's
That's
important,
a
but
lie. We seen
The
Kobe.
first one, he wasn't a Marine.
He became one.
He wasn't a Marine.
Dude, look at the storyline right now. Smoker could legit not have a play in this at all, and it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't.
that's what I agree with them right there.
Oh my God! Listen, it's deeper than that, and we don't got time for all this.
All right.
But Smoker's place is relevant in the story.
I guess we just don't want that smoke. Huh?
That was a good one. We got another 5 from Official Shammer. Do you think Van Augur copied the Straw Hats' road poneglyphs while on the island? Hashtag Larry usually has W takes. Hashtag I don't know about that one.
I think that's an interesting take.
It is.
But it's just, you're giving too much to the Black Bear Pirates, bro, at this point.
If it's Van Augur, all is accomplishable, bro.
Basically.
He like that.
He a Yonko, bro.
We'll get into the Van Augur stuff a little later, guys.
No, because I mean, this is for the Straw Hats, right? He would have to get on their ship, do that, then done. No, it's too much.
I mean,
Who watching the ship right now?
Brooke and Lilith are on it.
Okay, yeah. We got another 5 from BM Rambo. It says, I'm still trying to process what Larry just said. It was a lot. Another 10 from Anthony Herrera. Someone needs to stop Larry or skip him on these reader requests. LOL. Stop it. Hashtag Larry tweaking. Another 2 from Kirby. It says, Larry really said the pride piece is real. Another 7 from Garbage D Fishman. Zoro real power level getting revealed after Enma stopped carrying him in fights.
Damn.
Is
That's
this
crazy.
confirmation that Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei not ready for admirals?
No.
Ready for admirals? I don't think who said they were ready for admirals? Like to win
Lawrence.
those fights?
Lawrence.
I did. We had this argument.
We did have
way
this
back.
argument, and we disagreed, but
They not ready, bro. To win?
Let's just read one more. Let's read one more, and then we're going to get into the chapter, guys. There's a lot of super chats, so we still got to get through the chapter.
We got another 10 from Sanji, number 1 Sanji fan. It says, Sanji finna fight a whole admiral while Zoro huffing over a cat victim. Laughing emojis. I told you I quit disrespecting the goat, Larry. I'll never forget you saying that bum fishman is beating my goat. Hashtag Sanji's greater than fiction. Jesus Christ, man.
Did you type that, Sasha?
I'm gonna just say this. Let's watch the next One Piece episode, and let's see what you think after that.
Listen, Sanji fans, I know we up. Y'all gotta chill.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta chill. We'll get to the Sanji stuff later, but y'all know how Oda do, bro. Sanji very susceptible to getting hold very soon. Mm-hmm. On panel. So wait till the W's are official.
Yeah. All right, guys. Again, we are going to go back to super chats. We just gonna get through the chapter. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. Also, thank you to everybody that we read their super chats so far. Again, we will get back to them. All right. Mark IIIs are still firing on Marine ships. They lost about 30 so far. Vice Admiral Red King moves their battleships forward to attack the Mark IIIs. Luffy mid-air calls out to Bonney. He wants to know why she's crying. She replies because she was looking for him. Luffy is baffled and says they've been together this whole time. Bonney yells that she didn't know he was Nika. Luffy then asks her, "Who's that?" And by the way, your punch was wimpy. She relates that she wanted to do a punch like his and to show her how to do a good one. She then points at Saturn and says, "To punch him." Luffy then sees Vegapunk passing away and his eyes pop out. Saturn calls everyone insects and says they're worthy of passing. Luffy disagrees. Then he winds up to punch Saturn. Saturn does his eye attack and it hits Luffy while he's winding up. But Luffy tanks it and proceeds to do Gum Gum Dawn Gatling. Luffy sends Saturn flying. Frankie suggests Vegapunk and Bonney move. Vegapunk states if he moves, he'll pass away. Kizaru pulls up and says whether or not you move, it'll mean the end of him as he charges a laser beam with his eyes closed. Sanji then steps in the way and blocks it with his foot. Kizaru is shocked. Frankie is shocked. Sanji then says love is stronger than light. Kizaru replies back that if that's true, then physics as we know it is dead. Everyone but Sanji moves away. Kizaru holds his head and admits now he has to take all their heads to save face. Sanji replies back, then you better start writing up your formal apology. as he lights a cigarette. What did you guys think of this part of the chapter? And we'll start with Lionel this time.
Oh, so what's happened?
You gotta be ready, bro.
I'm sorry.
Gotta be ready.
Sanji got you all activated? Like,
No.
what's up, bro?
Gotta be
I'm just
ready.
having where to start. I'm gonna skip Red King. That name was crazy for that dude, but to my knowledge, like that's a cool name for him. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Why you hating, bro?
No, nah, bro. He does not fit the Red King.
Shout out
to
the
me.
Red King, bro.
Nah, bro. They could have said that for somebody else.
That's crazy.
I know. Don't look by his covers the whole thing in One Piece.
This
but
is
nah.
One Piece. Bro.
I know, but nah, bro. Chill. Okay. But I actually liked that Luffy said, what's a Nika? Honestly. I think we keep on going back and forth with, like, Luffy losing himself to Nika and Luffy just like, nah, I'm still Luffy. Like, that's not going to change. Like, but we don't know how the progression is because the laugh is a thing, but, like, because Luffy just ignorant about it. And I always wondered, are we going to get a panel or something that they're explaining who Nika is to Luffy? And that's what I want to know because we all know that Luffy also doesn't care about past. Like, if Luffy's not interested, he would just literally walk away or just fall asleep. So I wonder are we going to get that Luffy's going to stand and that's going to add more meaning to Luffy's goal? Or what he has to do, is that going to change a little something? Or that's going to add to his dream? Or if he finds out him and Nika had the same dream with Roger? Like, I don't have no idea, but like, I just want to know how interesting that would be if Luffy finds out who Nika is. Because first we had Roger's reaction. Like, Roger said he wished he met Joy Boy, which most likely is Nika. What is Luffy take on that? Is he going to have the same expression that Roger had? Or he's not going to really care? Or he's going to find out, like, I'm going to achieve what Roger and Nika couldn't do? Like, so that's, like, I just find that kind of interesting. I just want to know what's going to happen from this. Like, so, like, the fact that Luffy didn't know who Nika is, I find out, obviously, it's comic because how he's going to know. But I did like that also was, like, he's not getting information, I know now. Since I ate the fruit, I know who Nika is and we're connected somehow. I would have hated that, period. Because it doesn't fit Luffy's character and just like, all right, now you're getting knowledge off of fruit from what? Like, but because they never tailored that to like, you eat a fruit and you're getting automatic knowledge of what information, or you just know things now. Like, so I did appreciate that with Oda, and I feel like he knows how we feel about like the whole Nika and Luffy thing, and he's always tiptoeing like, all right, like, nah, I understand what you guys are feeling, but I'm going to elaborate on it more. So I think he understands how the fans are reacting towards Luffy eating the fruit and the dabbling between two personalities, possibly. I'm just kind of questioning, like, Saturn, honestly, bro. Like, Luffy just ate your attack, and, like, I guess he can't stop Luffy or Nika, because remember, he had everybody frozen before. They couldn't move. Apparently, I don't know if he tried to do the same thing or just did that thing that hit Luffy, but Luffy just tanked it and just, like, and just starts questioning how strong is Saturn. Like, he just gets Gatling, doesn't even block it, nothing. Where's your hockey? Where's your observation? Granted, he regenerates, so we could say that he let himself get hit, but, like, you start getting, the fact that he's constantly getting hit by other people, by Kuma, by Luffy, just, like, you start questioning how strong is actually Saturn or the Gorosei. So, just, like, I'm just pulling that up because, like, yo, like, you're not really showing us anything that much. Like, mostly just ability-wise, not really even that hockey in general. Like, I don't know. But just, like, it just looks questionable. Pretty much, again, it was dope seeing Sanji block the laser kick. Honestly, it really was. And it was even doper seeing Kizaru's reaction to it. Like, he was, again, I'm not saying shook. Some people might think he was shook and scared. I never went that far. I don't think he did. I think he got surprised. I don't think he got scared at all. Because, like, if you even look at his demeanor, it's back to calm. Like, he wasn't expecting that. But he just, like, pretty much, now I'm going to try to do my job, take it probably more seriously. And people said Sanji's fighting Kizaru one-on-one. Luffy's clearly right there, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's literally Luffy and Sanji right there. So I don't know what y'all talking about. But honestly, when Sanji said the love is showing the light, it just reminded me of Garp's fist of love. And now Sanji has, like, a play on the leg of love, I guess. But we don't know Sanji's a love person type of thing. But it just reminded me of that. And just thinking of, like, Sanji got, like, Garp power. Like, you know, blocking Kizaru's kick with the whole love thing. But I just thought it was kind of funny. I just thought of that. I don't know why. But I'll find it. Oh, yeah, we only got to that part. We didn't get to... Okay. I mean, a lot is going on. So, like, I'll let you guys take the rest because there's a lot in this chapter. And I'm talking too much.
All right, Seb.
All right, listen. It's Sanji season, y'all. I know. Listen, I know I said what I said about chilling out, but I was hyped. I don't think I've been that hyped for some Sanji stuff in some time. That's a light beam. Speed of light. He reacted and kicked it. I was very interested in seeing it, right? Because Larry pointed out, because Kizaru had his eyes closed. That confliction is still there. Like, he doesn't want to clip Vegapunk. So, like, he's shooting it. A part of me, when I first read it, I didn't even think, like, that Sanji had him shook originally. I was like, he thought he killed Vegapunk. It's like, oh, it's not, I bet. Yeah, I did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I heard something. I heard the impact. But F that. Sanji made him look like that. Alright? It's Sanji season. I will say, I did like the translation. I like the TCB translation of this better.
Yeah.
The what was it? Light doesn't hold a candle to love. I thought that was a harder bar.
Yeah, no.
So I do want to mention, right, that when TCB does their thing, right, they don't necessarily speak off of what Oda's actually saying. They're speaking off of the flow of conversation of how this would sound better, right? Yeah. So when you read somebody like the translation from Viz Media, you're actually reading what Oda is actually saying. Like, he writes these words, they translate it 100% or close to it, right? Where TCB goes, yeah, we know what it's saying, but we're trying to make it sound better.
Yeah. Shout out to TCB because they made it sound better to me.
Yeah,
in this moment. And they've done that a few times.
I feel like people don't realize, like, that happens. Like, sometimes when you think, like, the translation off, it's because Oda wrote it that way.
Yeah. And Oda's going to be more, textbook, I guess, when he's writing.
As he should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me work backwards because I did want to get that Sanji part in. I said it to Lawrence and Lionel and stuff earlier, and I got to show them a video that I sent Larry. It was really funny. Made it myself. But essentially, yo, like, Sanji got to be first pick on the kickball team, bro. Got to be. Sent it back. And that's what you asked for. You lead off hitter. I did want to just shout out Nerd Taku because he had the most hilarious name for this Vice Admiral Red King. Lana, you don't like Red King? Taku has a perfect name for him. I ain't going to say it on this live because it's not appropriate, but it's apt. I'll say that. I actually really did like that part where they were like, yo, we're attacking our own military weapons, our own military assets. Like, we've spent probably millions of dollars, millions of berry on this stuff. We've been using them for our advantage for years now. And now I got to fight pacifistas. They probably never thought they would have to do that. And now they're doing it. And, like, they're on water. Like, I don't know if Red King has a devil fruit or not, but it's like, yo, if this ship go down, I'm done, bro. Like, somebody got to come get me. So it's just a lot. Yeah, probably. I really did like the Luffy Bonney interaction. I did. I thought it was dope. Y'all talking about the Nika Luffy piece there. I thought it was funny. Luffy's reaction to Vegapunk being hurt was funny. Luffy's reaction to Saturn's words was cool. Like, it was like, nah, there isn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you talk about, F that. I thought that was cool. Him saying, like, yo, this is how you throw a punch. It reminded me of Bellamy. It's a very, very less tense situation now, which is funny considering the stakes are much, much, much higher now. Yeah. Which I guess Lawrence has a piece on Gear 5th that he wants to talk about a little later with tension and things. Saturn got cracked. That's a Dawn Gatling, so that's a newer attack. I don't think we've seen that yet. Luffy got hit with the little beam, the wink thing or whatever, the eyesight thing that hit Sanji, but he was able to progress through. So I know I said Sanji season, but there's levels to this, yo. You know what I'm saying? Sanji was done. Sanji was on the floor after that. Luffy's still fighting. I thought that attack was dope, sent him flying, and I loved Frankie's reaction to the laser beam thing. I think in part because, like, yo, I use laser beams. Like, that's my go-to thing that I use to fight people with, and, like, you just kicked it out the way from this dude that's probably much stronger than me. So, I don't know. I like that. I also like the, better start running your formal apology. To the Luffy Sanji part of it, where, like, are they going to fight Kizaru together? I still don't know about that. Because a part of me feels like Oda's writing it so that Kizaru's clearly the big bad here. Like, if you see the volume cover, Kizaru's the one in the focus, with Luffy and like I don't know if you guys have seen it yet.
Yeah, I've
but like Kizaru's the focus, and I know that he's a more popular and more known character than Saturn is, but like that's typically space for the big bad, you know. So like, is Saturn gonna fight Luffy? Because clearly the Bonney part of this is like, yo, it's a Saturn thing, but like Luffy don't know Saturn, and Kizaru's a very known figure. And again, to me, like I love Sanji, I don't think he's ready to fight an admiral and pose a big enough threat. You know what I mean? We're like, oh, I could win this. Like, I don't see that. I see him able to do what Marco was able to do. Stall, prevent, hold your own for a bit. But if Kizaru ever turned up for real, I don't think Sanji could last long enough. So, like, I do think Luffy would be needed. The two of them versus Kizaru going to have to do some work.
Yeah.
He going to have to start whipping some stuff out. Awakenings better come through. Because I don't see how he's going to be able to deal with that if Saturn's not going to re-enter the fray. So, that's all I got to say there. But... we up, man. It's been a minute, bro.
All right. Lawrence?
Yeah. So what I want to talk about is just Luffy's reaction here. Because, and this is where it goes into, like, we're talking about, all right, Luffy being Gear 5th, right? And taking things seriously, being lighthearted, right? Vegapunk just got punctured through, right? And now he's on his last steps, even invoking, like, if he moves, he's not going to make it. He's going to pass. Luffy sees Vegapunk in a situation, right? And yeah, he has a reaction, but then later on we see Luffy bouncing and laughing and smiling, right? But we think of old Luffy. This is someone that you gave Sentomaru and other people you're kind of like promise or word that you're going to protect, right? And I'm trying to think back to Luffy's old reaction. If he sees a friend, someone he's going to invite on his ship like this, about to pass from a villain that he's maybe, and I thought, all right, maybe he doesn't know much about Saturn. Because a lot of times, like, Luffy gets the whole story of how bad they are, how evil they are in everything situation, and that fuels it, and then you see in action how cruel they are, and then Luffy wants to take them out. All right, he doesn't have that story about Saturn, right? But either way, this is someone that you kind of view as a friend, you know, who kind of helped give you food and stuff like that. You see this person laying on the floor, and you don't really, it doesn't motivate you to do something. Like, old Luffy, I would say, or pre-Gear 5th Luffy, he has a reaction. He takes the anger. It's a motivation now where, like, I have to protect this person. Like, he gets a fuel, like anger, like a righteous indignation where, like, all right, so one of my comrades, yes, he doesn't mention, you hurt one of my friends, but is he talking about Vegapunk here, you know?
He did it with Hachi and he did it with Kinemon.
Exactly. Yeah. Hachi, even, for example, that guy Noland, right, with Bellamy. Someone doesn't have a full connection, but someone he at least talked to, right? Luffy's reaction is different here. And that goes into now of like Luffy's reaction to things on where like someone you care about is getting hurt. Vegapunk literally may pass away right now. But Luffy, you're still bouncing and smiling. Does that take away the fuel of like how you fight, right? But then it makes me think of, for example, now this is more of a theory, just me speculating. It also says that Luffy, right, he feels the most free in this mode, right? So now it could be like, are you free to do whatever you want? But also, what if it's also free from other things? Like freedom from fear. Freedom from like fear of losing, or freedom of like carelessness, or kind of like an urgency maybe.
Freedom of empathy?
Maybe not so much, but kind of like how I'm thinking about like freedom for like, are you, and this one, he believes that he's at his peak and that he could kind of do anything, right? Achieve anything, do anything he wants. So it's kind of like a self-confidence boost in a way that I can take care of it. You don't free of fear of losing, or I guess so. Now what if that kind of like dulled his normal righteous indignation, what he would get, because he's free from that. He's free that I can accomplish anything. I don't need to worry about these things. I'm free from those unnecessary emotions that may have like hindered me, where I have the freedom to do something else, or freedom from these things that, like, I guess if he's supposed to be like a god, maybe freedom from those human emotions that would normally attach him down to certain things. But what if it like freedom as in you lose human aspects of that? So I thought of that because like that's not a normal human Luffy reaction. To seeing someone that you cared about as a friend or whatever, literally in that condition, and you don't really bat an eye at it. Like, yeah, your eyes, but comically, your eyes got out of your socket, but you're still laughing. Normal Luffy's not laughing in this moment where you see your friend bleeding out here.
Yeah, I'm gonna add even when you said Hachi and what were you saying?
Kinemon.
even when you think of the at Dressrosa at the tournament when he's riding the bull, when that bull got hurt, how mad he got and he one punched the giant. Like even that, like you barely met the bull. Yeah, Drillin. Like Luffy got mad at that, and that was small. Like so, like more and more you think about it, yeah, it's like completely out of Luffy's character.
Yeah, exactly. And then also even in that state, Sanji jumped in, but Kizaru shot him in that state. But where's your sense of Vegapunk's life's in danger? Is what I'm getting at. But that's what I'm talking about. Like maybe Luffy freed him from that. You know?
Is it possible that Luffy doesn't feel as though Vegapunk's life's in danger in those times? Like with Hachi and stuff, Luffy wasn't elevated to this point with like observation hockey and things, right?
Yeah.
He just in the moment felt what he felt. I think Luffy can determine like Vegapunk probably good. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping right now. But I don't know. I think that there might be an element there. I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
The tension is definitely lessened. That's not the Luffy that you expect to see if their friends are hurt. He's bouncing around laughing and trolling and stuff at this point. But
And so what I also wanted to add, I thought it was interesting here, right? Luffy's next attack, right? And he uses his attack. And not Kaido. You're talking about letting yourself get hit. Kaido does that. And again, I'll go back to Saturn. He's taking a bunch of damage from a bunch of people, but he's not really showing that he's getting, he's bleeding, but he's not groaning in pain. He kind of just lets him happen, then heals from it, then comes right back, right? But going into this, notice how Luffy says dawn here, right? And we notice how, for example, he says, what is Nika, right? But usually Luffy's regular attacks, he doesn't usually add dawn. You know, the whole dawn is the dawn of whatever. It's supposed to be the legend that someone's supposed to bring the dawn, right? But Luffy doesn't know who Nika is. But I thought it was interesting back in Wano, Luffy says, when they ask who beat Kaido, he says, tell them Joy Boy did it. Luffy said that, right? Because he didn't want to take credit. He wanted to be the hero. He says, tell them that Joy Boy did it. But he's saying, what's Nika? Like, who's Nika? But then he says, starts naming attacks with Dawn in front of it. Dawn Gatling. So I looked back. His fight with Kaido, I didn't get the full finish of it, but in the beginning, Luffy's not using Dawn in his attacks. It's actually, and I look back at the beginning fight with Kizaru, he starts using Dawn with his fight with Kizaru and now. So it made me think, kind of like your theory, Larry, is Luffy becoming more and more like Nika, right? Because Luffy, you wouldn't understand what the Dawn means. So like, where are you getting these names from? Why is Dawn here? Because remember, beginning, Luffy, it was kind of simple. I say pistol because my punch is as strong as a pistol. We saw that Kid Luffy saying that to Shanks. Rifle, stronger version of a gun and everything. And then that was usually the theme. Dawn is something different now. Dawn is more like kind of like prophecy. You know, you're adding a deeper meaning to your attacks now with Dawn into it. And you start using it more and more. Now you're being used as Nika more. So it's like, where are you getting these names from? Do you understand what these words mean? Because regular Luffy would not or does not, you know? Mm-hmm. So I don't want to take up too much time as in that, but...
we got 40 left.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. For me, appreciate the Vice Admiral being named. Mark IIIs are a little bit more susceptible to damage than I thought. Luffy and Bonney have funny dialogue. Luffy casually taking Saturn's eye cannon was dope. Luffy not using Rio or Advanced Conqueror's coding. Don't know. I hope Vegapunk doesn't pass. Kizaru closing his eyes. I'm pretty sure now it's confirmed he's not really going all out. Much less he's not even aiming. So I will say this. Sanji blocking the laser. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Sanji, we love to see.
You know, then the whole back and forth conversation between him and Kizaru was fire. I think that was one of the best parts of the chapter. I like my Sanji being super confident. I like my Sanji being cool. I like my Sanji being that guy. But when he's not that guy, he's the worst character in the Shrine.
I will say he's talking greasy because his big homie there.
Listen, bro. This is the Sanji I love. I'm so ready for it to be Sanji season. But I do want to let everybody know there's an asterisk on both Zoro and Sanji's fights. Because Zoro's not taking it for serious. So if he's not going all out against Sanji, then Sanji blocking a beam is not that crazy.
Yeah.
It's just, thank God he's doing something. Mm-hmm. And then Zoro not fighting Lucci to the potential that he should be, again, plot convenience. So I think people that are power scaling right now, you're doing it for no reason. I like to talk about plot so much. Where's the plot at right now?
It be
Yeah.
picking and choosing. Man.
Yeah, so guys, to all the fans, listen to me. We don't have much time, so we're going to go over the last question, and then we're going to go into super chats. Unfortunately, we're not going to do phone calls. I'm not going to sit here and act like we are. We just don't have enough time because there's a boatload of super chats that we have to get to. So I apologize for the time that we don't have to do calls. So I understand if you leave, but before you leave, please like the video. All right, guys, ready? Marv will do the sponsorship after this segment. As Saturn is coming up from the rubble on top of him, we see a female foot. She says how the 5 elders have fallen. As Saturn pushes the debris off him, we see Catarina Devon. She says to Saturn she wonders what kind of powers he has. She's also never heard of the 𝗲𝗄𝐻 coming down from their lofty perch. Then she touches his leg with her right hand and says mission complete. Him coming down helped them quite a bit. Van Augur is with her too. Saturn asks, what are they doing here? Then he says he didn't expect level 6 impel down savages submitting to another's leash. Catarina replies back that Blackbeard is special. Saturn then claps back with, so is his bloodline. She didn't know Saturn was aware of that fact. Saturn wants to know what she and her gang are really after. Van Augur replied back without looking at Saturn and says, the world, and then he looks at him. Saturn tries to crush them, but Van Augur warps both of them and away. Saturn realizes they've gone. Catarina complains that they're still on the island of Egghead. Van Augur says he's still training, so he couldn't take them off of it. Then out of nowhere, 𝗂𝐨𝐵𝐿 shows up and says he's been looking for the Blackbeard pirates. He's inspired to meet the person that made him want to go out to sea, and it's been a lifelong dream to be one of Blackbeard's goons. He begs them to take him to Blackbeard. The chapter ends. Law, thoughts?
There's a lot here, but I'm just going to touch up on one main thing, is that I'm pretty sure, I don't get Saturn here, I'm pretty sure you know what Catarina Devon is capable of, because I'm pretty sure she had her ability, like, pre-time skip, like Anna down. I don't think it's new to her.
I think it is.
That's
new.
not true.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah?
It's new.
I'm pretty sure it is new, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've always under the impression that it was, like, that ability to, like, copy people's faces.
So she used to just clip women that were more beautiful than her.
Yeah.
Probably because she couldn't copy their faces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like a I'm hating thing.
Yeah.
Now she can just copy faces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking in my head, she just touched you. You should know what that means. But if you guys are saying that, no, that's a new thing, then he wouldn't know that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't really actually. There's a lot. I don't know who called it with 𝗂𝐨𝐵𝐿 and the Blackbeard thing, because I think we talked about him being made possibly crocodiles subordinate. But whoever called it, because I think we discussed about it. Well, actually, someone else go for it now, because I lost my train of thought.
You ain't going after this, bro.
Let's go with y'all, bro.
Go ahead.
Both for y'all today.
All right, Lionel.
Pretty much, I was gonna actually talk about with Van Augur and pretty much, obviously they have bigger plans with Devon touching Saturn. We don't know what they are, but like again, Blackbeard's always scheming. Like he's always has an agenda, always has like a main goal at the end. We know that he's trying to and me thinking this, that actually might help him possibly, because what was the thing he tried to do again? I forgot with Kobe. Did he try to become like have
he's trying to become like a king.
Yeah, from like under the world,
like be a sanctioned king, like
Under the world government.
Yeah.
This setting moves like this actually might help him, because I'm trying to think. Help me if I'm wrong, or help me to remember. With Catarina Devon's ability, can she just copy the face of that person, also their ability?
Their body too.
Just their body.
Their body.
And their ability as well?
It's not fully described out.
Okay.
I'm not sure. That would be crazy. But she did touch Absalom.
She did.
So he had the invisibility fruit at one point. So if she can then become invisible, like that would be a whole other thing.
But Absalom was also passed.
Yeah.
So, but also I was thinking like, because it has to be something different than Bonclays. Because like she can't just have the, all right, I'm touching faces, I'm the same person again. Tell me, I always wondered, do you think that since it's a mythical Zoan fruit and it should be like a lot more like a lot more powerful than that fruit itself. Can she gain his memories or his thoughts and process? To me, it has to be different. Like, it can't be the same fruit as I just copy the physical makeup of that person. Like, it has to be something more than that. That's what I'm thinking. Like, that's how I thought of maybe its abilities as well. But or could be also the memories of that person has.
Yeah, I think the ability might be too much, but what you said with memories and thought process, etc., I think that could be great.
Yeah.
And I was going to Van Augur, what he said right here, because I know what Blackbeard, like, he wants a world. I think he applied that. I mean, for the world somewhere else, he wants a world of chaos, right? But the fact that he said he wants the world again made me think of Rox's goal, because the one sitting on the throne, pretty much the kingdom of the world. I don't know. I have no idea if Blackbeard has that knowledge or understands that. But Blackbeard does a lot of research and he knows a lot of stuff on the down low that some people may not know. Again, they put Blackbeard as that guy. He read about the fruits and stuff. So he has some knowledge of certain things, and he already knows like what the government are capable of, and that's why he wants to be under them again, to connive and pretty much achieve his goal through under means of whatever he's trying to accomplish. We don't know. I don't know if he wants to become like the Rocks, like, or he knows about the empty throne, but the world itself made me think of that. But again, it's Blackbeard, so like he could just want to make the whole world a pirate paradise. Like that could be his goal. I have no idea. But the fact he said the word made me think of the Rocks, and made me think, does Blackbeard know that? But the pretty much the seeing about 𝐸𝐸 in the throne thing. But I'm thinking again, how does he know that? Like what information was leaked that he is understand what's going on up there? So unless he has somebody in the revolutionaries or somewhere else, I don't know. Pretty much the കരിbo thing. It was. I know some people thought crocodile, and I'm like you know, because the whole Baroque works and that missing person, and it could have been കരിbo. I didn't really think of Blackbeard at all, but I didn't really care to think. Honestly, I didn't just care about കരിbo at all. I just like, oh, all right, like, oh, he's interested in Blackbeard. I mostly just thought of this as like another what's the right word? Another what's that? Makeup. I forgot the word, but the Blackbeard and Straw Hats, like pretty much this is
a parallel.
Dark parallel with കരിbo and Bartolomeo. I thought, all right, this is കരിbo is Blackbeard's Bartolomeo. That's what I got, like, you know. So that's the only thing I really got. Oh yeah, they're making another parallel with Blackbeard and Straw Hats. That's pretty much what I got with that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave off there for now.
All right, Seb.
All right, I'll try to make this quick. One, the way that Catarina Devon talks about Blackbeard, that's how you want your main eater to talk about you.
Yum.
You know what I'm saying? You want to have a loyal eater like her on the team. And I hope Blackbeard doesn't make her switch her face when they're doing the nasty.
Okay.
What is going on?
Listen,
Who are you?
beyond that, shout out to Van Augur. I know a couple episodes ago, I was talking down on that man. But he might be the coldest in the game. The world, dog. The five elders is talking. What do y'all want? And this man said plainly, no histrionics, bruh. The world. And then looked at him like, and I'm going to get it too. And I'm going to get it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Love to see that. Y'all didn't even bring it up. The bloodline thing.
I thought of that too, but I was thinking, I'm trying to think, is it the D bloodline or something different?
No, something different.
It's got to be something different.
It's definitely different.
It's got to be something different. I mean, who knows at this point? Did any of y'all think of Big Mom though when she stepped up? Nah, y'all ain't had that like for a quick second. Yo, that took that step. I was like, yo, ain't no way Big Mom. I was like, ain't no way.
You know what? You know how I knew it wasn't Big Mom? Because Big Mom got cankles, and those ankles is too small, man.
Oh man,
I know my girl cankles when I see them, bro.
Listen,
all right.
But I was like, oh snap, and then I saw them. I was like, I bet. Yo, listen, it's something I said in Discord. The manga is just better when the admirals and the Blackbeard pirates are around and present and doing things. It just is. I get excited, bro. I get hyped. And we saw it all back to, like, this is one of the chapters that proves that. Not even much happened in the chapter.
Yeah.
But a lot happened in this chapter at the same time. Because Kizaru's here, Blackbeard pirates are here, etc. Curious about the bloodline thing. I hope Larry has a theory on that, because I wonder what he got to say.
I do.
Saturn, you fumbling, bro. You fumbling a lot. We relying on y'all to handle this, and like not only is you not handling the Straw Hat piece of this, but you straight up just had like one of the Blackbeard pirates is like take your identity, bro.
Yeah.
I know you probably didn't know that she could do that. You can't just you can't just be letting people touch you like that.
Can't let random.
You can't. And here's my thing. You think they roaches.
Yeah.
So how you letting roaches touch you like that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I never want to hear Saturn say, y'all couldn't handle nothing, y'all didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing now. You're on the ground right now, coming at all the animals of camera. You shouldn't be saying nothing, Saturn.
You were there. Everything.
You were there, bro.
He fumbling.
I told you.
In regards to 𝗵𝐵, I don't remember which one of us said it, but I think it was just a conversation we had a few times. It was either going to be Crocodile or Blackbeard who he was looking for.
Yeah.
I like that it's Blackbeard, and I know that y'all don't hold 𝗵𝐵 in any high esteem, but you got to look at him. One, he's perfect for the Blackbeard pirate.
I forgot that.
You get what I'm saying? He's perfect for the Blackbeard pirates. He's a snake. He's slimy. He's a piece of crap. He knows about Shirahoshi and the ancient weapons.
Yeah, I forgot.
He knows about
Poseidon and
Pluton. And even just what he's capable of with his devil fruit, he can house a lot of stuff. And this is what they shouted out Broker for. He said if 𝗵𝐵 links with Blackbeard, he could sneak them in Trojan horse style into 𝗵𝐵. And now they have Saturn's DNA, look-alike now.
Yeah.
Where they can store Blackbeard and the rest of the Blackbeard pirates under that while they walk through 𝗵𝐵 as Saturn.
I thought you also. Did he also know about Wano's ancient weapon?
Yeah.
Because he could make that might
Pluton.
Pluton, bro.
Because that might be Blackbeard's new ship.
Everything that Blackbeard needed is obtained if they listen to 𝗵𝐵 right now. And like you said, he is he's the parallel, the dark parallel of Bartolomeo. He really is. He's a fanboy. He wants to be part of this. He's really just Commander 30 in the manga. Yeah. But I love to see it.
30 not gonna see that, bro.
I already said it to him. I made sure I added it when I said it to him. He know what it is, bro. That's just self-insert, bro. I also like that Van Arger said I'm still in training. Because we give the Blackbeard pirates all this stuff. It's like, yo, they ain't where they can be.
It's like Larry just right about stuff, isn't it? Isn't it crazy that Larry just right?
He's still in training, man. He's still in training. He's still getting stronger. Usopp still got have to work on some things, but I hope to God we get this. I don't know why Blackbeard would turn him away.
Yeah.
So I think we're up. This is going to be something huge that takes place. And hopefully it's Broker's theory because it's fire. I did a small rundown on what he said, but this could be great.
All this about to make Blackbeard almost #1 villain. If everything goes
he
correctly.
got to stunt too, though.
I know.
Your team can't be great and you fumble. You got to do some things too. But
yeah. All right. Did you need to go?
No, I was going to mention just the lineage thing, and possibly I thought of Lost, the water part, and how he said that was his secret name. I thought of that with the Blackbeard and his lineage thing. So.
Did they ever say what the water was?
They didn't. That's the thing is we have 2 D-Clan members with an extra lineage part of them.
Yeah.
And they happen to face off against each other, Blackbeard and Law. So
that'll be interesting. All right. For me, I was upset that Kuma's punch did more to Saturn than Luffy's punch did.
Luffy don't got dad hockey, bro.
Listen, bro, regardless of whatever debris that fell on top of Saturn, let my main protagonist be the main protagonist, bro. Stop hoeing Luffy. Stop hoeing the Straw Hats, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. Got Zoro out here wanting choke. I'm done. Anyway, I wanted to point out that how the hell does Catarina Devon know about that couch? That's how she know about the Gorosei's couch?
They were familiar with her body too, bro. Maybe they would. Let me stop. What
is going on? What is going on?
Hey man, listen, bro.
Yeah, listen.
She look like she nasty, bro. Oh, you nasty, huh?
Listen, dog.
She's Big Mom's daughter. Right?
the Gorosei casting.
It's Mr. Nasty Time. It's Mr. Nasty Time. All right, my bad. So, touching Saturn is huge, right?
And Hey, yo. I'm playing.
Every ability first introduced usually has a similar ability that's better than it. For example, we have the Yuki no Mi with Monet and the Hiei no Mi with Kuzan, the Bomu no Mi with Mr. Five and the Pamo no Mi with Gladius, the Kilo no Mi with Miss Valentine, and the Tun no Mi with Macvice. Now we have the Mane no Mi with Mr. Two and the Ino no Mi with Catarina Devon. Since Mr. Two's ability would only allow him to turn himself into a physical double of anyone he touches, maybe Catarina's ability allows her to take it a step further, like Lino said. Maybe she could touch someone, receive their memories, their mannerisms, and their powers for a short time. When we see her in chapter 925, she's dressed like Absalom, sounds like him, acts like him, but she doesn't use his ability. But how does she know that Absalom was a perv? He's surrounded by women.
Well, she could just be a perv, but I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Even though she is attracted to women, she likes women, at the same time, Absalom was also a perv.
Yeah.
So to add on to that broken theory, or what Sebastian was saying, I can easily see them using the Gorosei lookalike to do certain things. Even control the Seraphims or the Mark IIIs, if it's possible. This adds a huge, huge advantage to what Blackbeard has going on. Van Augur, hardest... there's so many bars in this chapter, bro. Jesus. The Sanji bar, the Kizaru bars, the Van Augur bars. Even Catarina Devon had like a one-liner that was pretty dope. It brought me back to how like Blackbeard is able to have 2 devil fruits with his bloodline now. So I think I was always on the cusp of just saying, this is just the Yami. The Yami is the reason. Why? When Blackbeard was talking to Ace, he said, my devil fruit specializes in infinite gravity, which means I can just literally suppress anything. I could take away anything. I could put it in infinite darkness. That's it. There's just pure gravity. I always thought that he just suppressed wills within his devil fruit, right? Like if he has 2 devil fruits, the Yami goes, you don't even know that there's another devil fruit in my body, right? Now I'm starting to believe, because of the bloodline lineage, maybe what Marco said holds more weight than I thought. Maybe the odd body that Teach has, and directly after he had 2 devil fruits, does hold weight now. I think it holds a little bit more weight because we did have some realizations from Big Mom during Wano. She said to King, I've been missing 3 races. You're one of them. We knew that the Giants was one of them, right? And then we now know that the Buccaneers was one of them. The Buccaneers, if you don't remember, happen to be a hybrid of the Giant race. There's also another hybrid of the Giant race that we've never talked about, really. It's the Wontons. They are the fishmen half giant breed. We have one that goes by the name of Pan, I believe, in Foxy's crew. He's the one that Zoro and Sanji ended up fighting during the Davy back fight. Then we have a movie villain subordinate. He goes by the name of Sebastian. He's a blue fishman. So there are there are hybrids of the giant race, but now we have the giants in this chapter, and then the bloodline lineage comes out. Oda always does 2 things in one chapter. So I'm starting to believe, I think that Blackbeard is a giant. He is one of the races that Big Mom is missing, but she doesn't necessarily know what type of giant he is. It might be the opposite of what Buccaneers are, right? It might be the Water Clan, like Law might, like you said, that was a really good point out too. The Waters might actually be just hybrids of the Giants.
So Law and Blackbeard is cousins?
I don't know. And the crazy thing is too, this goes all the way back to when we first heard of Vanderdecken, the first Vanderdecken. He was probably a human who went down to Fishman Island, bred, and then Vanderdecken the 9th, I think it is, he's a shark man. Like he's a half, like he is a fisherman.
Yeah.
But the first Vanderdecken might have not just been a fisherman at all, especially in like the little foreshadow cover story that we had. So it was very interesting to learn, like, he might really just be another type of giant, and their special ability probably involves the devil fruits. I don't know how the hell he knows what Saturn's Devil Fruit ability is. I don't even know how he knew that Saturn was on the island, because it looks like Catarina and Devon was like, yo, I'm going specifically there just for this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody else knows that Saturn is there. So that means he probably has some link-ups or like some subordinates in the Marines that we just don't know about yet. The same way Luffy had Virgo.
So I was under the impression that they didn't go specifically for Saturn. That just kind of worked out in their favor. They went for Vegapunk.
Nah.
And then it was like, oh,
Bro,
she here.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe there was a point where they were like, yo, we want to capture 𝗁𝐺𝐸 members.
Because it's a consistent thing that like the Blackbeard pirates will try to do something and then they have to pivot from the plan. It just works out in the end for them.
Yeah.
I don't think they went with the intention of getting Saturn. Saturn just showed up. And then it's like, well, we were here to get Vegapunk. Y'all clearly on the outs with that dude. This is better than that.
Yeah.
And again, Luffy's the one that makes it possible.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's just how they have been.
Eating off Luffy.
Eating off Luffy.
And the thing is, too, we also have a giant that's a D clan member.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes by the name of Saul.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Kuma's a D as well, to some degree.
Kuma D dad.
Because I was gonna bring up. I always find it was interesting when Sal said pretty much everyone in my family has this D in their name, and that always made me think: are all the Ds somehow related some way?
Yeah.
I always brought up like, are they all related from one bloodline? But they like it's one blood, then it just differ throughout the generations. Like they all have a similar bloodline to a degree, but it differs because you marry with somebody else who's a different family, and it changes and alters the original bloodline.
So, the reason why I say that I don't think they necessarily just went there, because I know they can't defeat an admiral, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I know Catarina.
Them too? No.
Yeah, like, I don't even think that Kizaru would even let them touch him. Like, especially if he's like, yo, you're pirates, bro. Like, I have no connection to you. I think that Kizaru is getting put in such a bad light. It's funny. Like, because of the fact that he has such emotional distress over the people that's involved. When it comes to Blackbeard pirates, he's taking them out. He's going all out against them. So for me, it's like, even if they were going to take Kizaru's ability, can they really touch him without Blackbeard? Like, come on, dog.
You think Blackbeard is giving them a do not engage order on admirals? They should.
He should.
He should.
Listen to this. He went with Catarina Devon and what's this guy's name? The one of the drunken. Vasco.
So go at Boa.
Exactly. And they got instantly done.
Yeah.
They're not going after an admiral by themselves, bro. I'm sorry. So I can't necessarily believe that. In me, I feel like because I'm a Blackbeard fan, I would want Blackbeard to be like, all right, I got people in the Marines. They told me that the 𝗁𝐺𝐸 member is here, and now I'm going to send somebody. I feel like that makes the most sense.
I just feel like the timeline ain't right.
It probably isn't.
Because Saturn just pulled up on some random inside. Like, the Marines didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, nobody knew. Like,
That's true, too.
You would need a mole in that 𝗁𝐸𝐸 room for that.
All right, before we end it, because we do got to do super chats, because all the super chats are waiting.
And sponsor.
I just want to say, like, this is sometimes what I be talking about. Like, the Blackbeard pirates are super dope. They're super cool. Every time they're on screen, it's amazing. I have a really good time. The only problem I ever have with the Blackbeard pirates is that they're handed so much, bro. And the thing is, they're handed to it without reason. They're handed to it without evidence, except the plot demands it. They should have it right now because they just should have it. And that's when I was super happy that you said that Van Augur was like, yo, I'm literally still training. A lot of people believe that all the Blackbeard pirates already had awakenings.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And I'm like, no, it takes a little bit to have your awakening. You need training.
Yep.
You need to be able to use your ability for a long period of time. There's evidence behind that. But they were like, nah, just because it's the Blackbeard pirates, they should just have it. And that's what grinds my gears. Is that you shouldn't just be given a plate and told to eat, bro.
So I know we gotta wrap this. Do you think that is in part because they seem to be like the one crew that actively believes in fate?
No, I just think that Oda's like, yo, I need them to be this. That's really it. Also, last question. Do y'all think that 𝗁𝐸𝐴 has mud butt?
100%.
24/7. 24/7.
All right, Marv, can you do the sponsorship? And then we're going to do super chats, guys. I'm sorry. Like the video?
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Have you been struggling lately? Maybe having difficulty sleeping, struggling with a relationship, or suffering from low self-esteem?
Listen, I've been there. We have been there.
If so, then today's BetterHelp wants to help you.
BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained and here to help you out.
Talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your own convenience.
There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area.
You just fill out a questionnaire and it's as simple as that, guys, to help with your specific needs and then get you matched with a therapist under 48 hours.
After that, you schedule a secure video or phone session. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages and everything you share is confidential.
We signed up for different reasons, and to be honest, it's legit. It helped us out a ton.
You can request a different therapist at any point with no additional charge anytime.
Join the 2+ million people who took charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist.
This offer goes out to all our That One Piece Talk Nakama. You get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/TOPT.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOPT.
Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode.
All right, we're going to hit all these super chats and then we're going to head out. A lot of these super chats are funny, I'm pretty sure. So please like the stream before you head out if you are going to. And sorry for not taking calls, guys.
We'll do our best to get the calls next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got two from Shake That Hole. It says, ain't Usopp from Africa, but he's saying Masters?
Yo, low key.
Wow.
During Black History Month, by the way.
Bro.
Wow,
Yeah, bro.
Oda do better, bro.
He called them Masters before, though, at Little Garden.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. We got another 5 from Brother Love. It says, Sanji stocks going up. Zoro out here struggling with Lucci, while Sanji about to run them legs with Rizaru. Hashtag Zoro and Sanji are equals. Hashtag Seb looking fine. Thank you. Appreciate that, Brother Love. We got another 10 Australian dollars from Regal Sloth. It says, it's weird to me that Chopper's fruit, whether it be his will or drugs, allows him to transform into 7 forms, and no one, including more powerful Zoan users, or even Vegapunk questions this at all. Well, one, how many more powerful Zoan users has Chopper interacted with like that while transferring into these other forms? 2, it's the drugs.
Yeah,
Because he on that stuff.
Also, too, he ate the human. He's also a deer, so it's kind of different.
I guess.
I dare your pardon.
Another 5 from Kirby. It says, I'm about to file these taxes and acquire the bag fruit model. Tax evasion. Kirby, bro. Stay safe and stay out of prison.
Stay out of jail.
Stay out of jail, bro.
Stay out of jail, bro.
You just leaked yourself live,
just
man.
say that.
You can't get that One Piece talk in prison, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe you can.
He gonna get one piece.
We got another 2 from Ozzy Phenom. It says, we in this bit.
What up,
What's up,
Oz?
boys?
What's
Like
up?
the stream, y'all. Oz, what's up, bro?
What's up?
I miss Oz.
going on?
We got another 2 from Yasin. It says, who's the MVP of this arc so far? No Luffy. For Straw Hats? Because I was going Kuma. I was going Kuma for sure.
He said this arc or this pack?
This arc. Van Augur, yo.
Van Augur.
Van Augur?
Van Augur. That's right.
We got another 5 from Kremit. It says, do y'all think Zoro will pass Lucci this arc because I don't see him serving much of a purpose after this arc? Hashtag Zoro and Sanji stocks up. Hashtag Brook vibin'. Nah, Lucci's gonna be here.
Yeah.
He's not going
I
nowhere.
hope not.
You hope he passes?
Yeah.
Or like
That's
really
crazy.
passing? Like don't takes him out.
Bro,
for good?
I don't need Lucci in the story, bro. I didn't want him from the get.
If he's staying cool.
I don't think he's passing.
We're getting a wave of throwbacks of people, so I think they coming, man.
Sorry, bro.
We got another 2 from Brian Pham. It says, hey, found you guys last week. Y'all are dope. Thank you,
Thank you,
Brian.
bro.
Appreciate
you.
you. Thank you.
You're dope too, Brian.
We got you don't know that. You don't know Brian. No, I'm playing. 2 euros from Bangkok Lou. It says, is there a win the Straw Hats did not deserve? Almost everything post skip, if we being real.
Facts.
If we being real.
Yeah.
So the Blackbeard and the Straw Hats don't deserve that?
I didn't say nothing.
That Dofi win he deserved.
Hell no.
He deserved it?
Yeah.
Bro, he got carried around for 10 minutes.
The Katakuri win.
No, I was just saying, it was a big character. He earned
Yeah, I know
character
me, though.
respect.
What?
He earned character
But
respect,
even
though. That
then,
doesn't count.
the Dofi one is more egregious to me.
I give
That's
respect. The
crazy.
Katarina one. He earned his
Cat
respect.
over Dofi is wild.
Huh? Earned wise?
You think Luffy earned the win over
Bro, how much
Cat
this
over
man
Dofi?
got carried around for 10 minutes by strangers, bro.
Luffy was literally by himself throughout the whole thing
Law
and earned another
literally
person's respect.
Erupted this man's organs,
For
bro.
you to have to finish Luffy.
Fujitora was there holding the damn cage back,
Are you
bro.
forgetting what Dofi was doing to the entire country?
But
Who's
that's
gonna side
my
with him?
point, Lawrence. It wasn't straight 1v1 fade
Yeah.
fighting. It was, everything else was involved.
Yeah.
Well, everything is always else involved in One Piece.
Whatever. Not Cat. Anyway, we got another 2 from Kremit. It says 800 people with only 300 likes, shaking my damn head. Hashtag like the stream. Yeah, like the stream, y'all. We still at about 800. We only have 480 likes. Please like the stream. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Again, though, if you didn't like Larry's wild cover story theory, then I understand.
Lawrence's crazy Russian or German thing.
Yeah. We got another 5 from Going Married. It says, how's it going, guys? Glad to finally catch a live. Just wondering what you guys think of this next arc being focused around training time skip. I'm not with it really.
An Ellabaf training montage?
Just get stronger as is, bro.
Usopp gonna need it because a Yonko.
For Usopp, I'll be with it. I don't think the Straw Hats should as a whole should be doing that.
No.
But another 2 from Hancho Shogun. It says, hey y'all, glad to see you're all here. Like the stream. Yes, like the stream. And yeah, it's always good to have all the bros together.
You heard that, Lionel? No.
We got another 20 from Connor. It says, have y'all noticed Oda's included more representation for curvy figured female characters lately? Hashtag Oda down bad with the thickness.
Where my BBW's at?
Hashtag Big Mom trending. Hashtag I'd give Gaul a call. Hashtag Lilith got legs. Hashtag York a baddie. She betrayed her daddy. Hashtag I'm not even. Hashtag Bonnie redacted by FBI. Connor. Come on, man.
Thank you.
What about Catarina Devon, bro?
We got 7 minutes.
We got another 2 from Brother Love. It says, put some respect on Lucci. Hashtag Seb hella sexy. Thank you, bro.
What's going on, bro?
It's the shirt. I told you. We got another 5 from Mamba Kid. It says, what's your guys' most I'm him moment in anime? Mine would be Madara asking the 5 Kage if they wanted his clones to use Susanoo or not. I did not finish Naruto, but I was forced to.
Anything Madara did.
That was peak, bro.
Yeah.
I love that. That was amazing.
Madara had like one of the best ever.
That was great. I don't have one top of the head.
Yeah, I gotta think about it.
I'd have to think about that. For any anime, it said.
I'm him.
All right.
I have Sorry. We got another 5 from Marco Claudilio. It says, who do you guys think will be Sanji's final opponent? I really hope it's Kizaru. Could be one of the best fights in the series. Hashtag Zoro the Huff Puff God Zika. Come on. Son.
It's not gonna be Kizaru.
Final opponent in the series is Daddy.
It's gonna be Mihawk.
It's gonna be some food, bro.
It's gonna be that
cut up noodles.
It's gonna be that young guy from the Gorosei.
It's gonna be a giant fish from the All Blue. We got another 5 from Anthony Herrera. It says, we saying Lucci is Apu level now.
Yup.
That's not what you said.
That's not what you said.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
not
saying
what
that,
you
bro.
We
He's
got
making an analogy.
I clearly said that Robert's stronger than Apu in that moment, but okay.
We got another 2 from Scooter Looter. It says Roberto Lucius on top. Wanted. Lucius.
Thank you for the 20 super chats.
Yeah. Another 5 from Kremit. It says, saw a theory where the future scene of Fishman Island was Devon disguised as Luffy.
Yeah, that would be.
That's
crazy.
interesting. Another 5 from EB. Glad to finally catch a live. Hashtag YouTube gang. I want to discuss the potential of Devon seeing Umu while pretending to be Saturn. We talked about it a little bit. Could be great.
Yeah,
could be
dope.
great. Another 2 from Kirby. It says, Marv got that Lionel CGI on 4K today, boys.
We need to put what Lionel's name looks like.
Yo, bro,
Because
this
it'd
is
be
bad.
bad.
This is
Yeah?
bad.
I don't see
Yeah,
it.
It's
so.
lion with an extra N and then Nell, like Lionel.
Just let
Like
it go,
Danielle.
bro. Let's just get through it.
Another 2 from Alex Charlton. Lawrence, your hologram, Lionel, is glitching. This is spelled correctly.
Yeah.
It's Shadow Clone. Okay.
Another
nobody
10
shot
Canadian dollars from Leo Giallo. Just want you to know that poutine is still trash. Thoughts on this theory? Zoro's dad, Roronoa Arashi, was clipped by pirates. Arashi means storm in the manga. Chapter 49 titled Storm, Mihawk appears. Is it Oda's foreshadowing that Mihawk clipped Zoro's father? Hashtag Emu Gang.
Possibly.
Could be.
I mean,
Do we need that?
I have to go off the timeline of the ages because we had one dude saying that Mihawk scarred Rayleigh, and that time if you look at it, that was crazy because if you look at the timeline, it doesn't match up at all. So like
That's crazy.
Zoro does not need added motivation to achieve his dream. That's me. We need another 5. We got another 5 from Ben Fresh. It says, me and Larry love them thick women. Me too, bro. Give me some Big Mom for real. Hashtag Larry got good taste. No, not taste.
I need me a girl to eat food, but more than me.
Long she cook. We got another 2 from Larry Lover. It says, I took your advice on my name. We got another 2 from B and Rambo. If it's 1v1, always bet on Van Hogger. Another 5 from Strahd. It says, you are all investing in Yeezys before the fall. It is what it is. Another 5 from Fraga. Yeah, Fraga06. That was their first super chat, but no words attached. Please let
Thank
us
you.
know what
Yeah.
you got to
Thank
say
you.
next time.
Please.
Another subscription to Yanko status from Alex Vargas. Enjoy all the
Alex,
emojis.
thank you.
What's up?
Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
on Yanko.
Hey, Yanko.
Thank you.
Another 10 from Connor. Little Garden Usopp stops Miss Golden Week. Ennie's lobby shoots government flag as Soga King. Dressrosa stops Sugar as God Usopp. Every big Usopp arc has Elbaf Giants present. Usopp doing something this arc. I love that.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
love that.
dope. That's
Yeah.
actually a good one.
Another 2 from Strahd. AI/hologram programming fail. I don't know.
It's probably about Lionel.
Yeah. Another 5 from Connor Cole. Do any of y'all think Gear 5 Luffy could shamalunk a dunk, double, triple, super, sumo, slam, clap, SSG, Goku, no diff, and then do flips on it?
What?
Connor always has these crazy like super chats and then posts it on IG. I know it's you. I know it's you. We got another 2 from
The answer is no.
Hashtag Bonney for next Nakama. Sure.
No.
Nah,
Nah.
nah. On
I say yeah.
hashtag.
I say yeah.
I'm with it. Another 5 from Josh Craig. Hey y'all, first time catching the stream. Mondays are goated because of y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
TOPT up next. Hashtag Vincent Van Mihawk.
Yeah, thank you, Josh.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Another 5 from Taj Tay91. What happened to that ability Saturn had that just stopped people around him from moving? Y'all talked about that. We didn't really dive into it. Plot convenience, or he's just weak. We got another 5-month membership from Salamander, not Salamander. Salamander, not Salamander, sorry. Do you think Batman stands a chance against Luffy? No.
Yes.
No.
What?
No.
Not even a little bit.
$2 from Alex Vargas. How would y'all feel if Kizaru did an L face in the anime? I would love it. Not for that, though. Something else. Another 2 from Alan Richter. No way. No super chat attached, so thank you.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
Another 2 from Straw Hat Ronnie. Is Ace beating Croco Mom if he never left Alabasta? Yes.
Apparently, he couldn't beat Smoker, so
Yes.
who knows?
Yes. Another 5 from
100%.
Kirby. Who y'all taking in Yako Commander 4-way bang out new gen? Hashtag my Moss Head King solos almost at 100K. Soon, man. Can't get into that right now. Hit me on the Discord. Oh my God. Trying to hurry up. Another 10 from Alan Richter. I mistakenly dropped what I wanted to say in the regular chat. LOL. So just to make it quicker, are y'all dope? Larry's the dopest despite having some bad takes sometimes. We all have bad takes, man. Another 5 from number 1
Not
Sanji.
me.
Not number 1 Sanji fan. Nah, Larry, stay over there, G. You ain't Team Sanji for real. Saying that bum fishman beating my goal. Yo, you gotta lay off Jinbei, bro. Lay off Jinbei. Another 1-month membership to Yako status from Young Bull Trent says, keep up the great work and always remember, hashtag Larry is the GOAT.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Another 5 from Diamond Life. Yo, think Van Augur can TP to places, teleport to places he's been to, like Kuma, mark locations, or does he have more freedom with his warps?
I think it's more freedom, but it's just short distance.
Yeah, I think it's short distance.
For now.
Another 10 from Kirby. Crazy theory. Rocks had a brother, and that brother was Dragon, making Blackbeard and Luffy cousins, maybe even first cousins. Thoughts on Luffy having a secret relative? I'm good on that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
2 from Strahd. Augur said, all your stuff, fool. I am here for it. Yeah, man. Another 10 from Mama Kid. Do you guys think Karibo will see Blackbeard and tell him sure 𝘆shi is Poseidon, and knowing that he will try and kidnap her? And that's when we get a Luffy versus Blackbeard fight with Luffy trying to protect her. For sure. I can see that. People brought up the Catarina in Fishman Island earlier. Another 2 from King Kyle. Yasop one-shop span Augur. Maybe. Another 2 from Sanji D. Zaddy, teach Catarina, and Law X Beppo couples of the year.
Wait, what?
Another 5 from John Fine. Sorry, Marv. There's no super chat attached. Another 2 from Dope 30 of can't read it. Was Saturn fanboyed or concerned over Blackbeard? A little bit of both, man. Another Jesus. Oh my God. Another 5 from Alan Richter. If Mihawk Zoro last opponent in Shanks isn't Luffy's Mihawk must be stronger. Hot take, sure. Another 5 euros from Sedgefield. Teach Storms Wano with his fleet to get Pluton. He'll be the first person to burn the Straw Hat's flag, and it'll be Luffy's first test as a Yonko. Hopefully.
Okay.
Another 2 from Muhammad Lear. Yo Seb. Oh my God. Yo Seb, your boy's intro is hey hey hey. It's Blackbeard teach. I don't get it.
That's a racist joke.
From Christopher James. What if Luffy ate a Rumble Ball? We discussed this a couple episodes back. It'd be dope.
Samoa.
Another 5 from Jared Petit. Huge fan from the love. Huge fan
time,
love
bro.
from Spotify. Usopp needs a huge buff. Hashtag Van Augur stocks up. Also getting my concern with Luffy's carelessness is the fruit taking over.
Lawrence actually explained it really well.
Another 10 from Sancho. It says, if Kuma's body is supposed to be shut down, but his body's will itself, then maybe the secret of the Buccaneers was that they may have been the source of the Zoan fruits having will of their own. Maybe.
Could be.
Be weird that Kuma doesn't have his own fruit, though. Another 5 from Great Warden. With the difficulty with catching his breath, will Zoro get an inhaler from Vegas?
He's gonna get Blue Chew.
Oh my God. Another 5 from Alkage. Hey guys, glad I can make the stream. Been waiting to call in for 3 weeks. Hashtag Sanji season.
Apologies, bro.
Yeah.
The streams are getting bigger.
Yeah. Another 5 from Kremit. Can't wait to get to Elbaf, and King Loki is a dwarf giant. Gonna laugh my ass off. It will be funny. Another 2 euros from Boogie or Boogie. I don't remember. Please, Larry, change script to 2 million plus, not 2 plus M.
I'm not too sure what that means.
Not what that means. Sure means. We got another 5 from Who Cares. It says, are there any unique Devil fruit ideas you would like to see in Elbaf? I'd like to see a beehive log give fruit eventually. Can't get into it right now, man. Sorry. Another 5 from Alkage. Do you guys think the ride fruit ability will be used on the Giants?
I want it to be used on me, bro.
Oh, man. But that's all the soups. That's all the soups.
All right. Guys, before you head out, listen, like the video. I would really want you guys to comment below after the stream ends because I want to hear some of your ideas about some of these things that we were talking about. But most of all, I want to see what you guys actually think.
There was one more. I'm sorry. $50 from Young Bull Trent.
How you missed that one?
I don't know. Blessings to TLPT. Keep being the best. Y'all are my favorite podcast. Y'all help me a lot. Hashtag Larry's the GOAT. Hashtag TLPT Best Podcast. Hashtag Larry X Big Mom. I'm sorry, Young Bull. I'm sorry.
For the 50, bro. That's a lot. Thank you so much for that.
I'm so sorry, bro.
Yeah, guys, listen. Like I said, comment below. Tell us your thoughts. Tell the world how bad I am. I don't care. I just want to see you guys commenting under the video to tell us what you think about the chapter or what you thought about today's episode. I know that calls are becoming less likely recently. The podcast is getting bigger. It's not slowing down. I have some ideas going forward. There'll be more to be said, but for all those that continue to support us, that continue to super chat us, the reason why we're going to be doing a couple things in the future, the way we're going to be doing it is because of you. You are giving us the access and ability to do much more with this platform. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of you for listening, for watching, for supporting through likes, and for also donating, and also for being in the Discord if you haven't been in it. So if you're listening on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, please hit that 5 stars and leave a nice comment. And I just want to say thank you as usual to Marv. I know we're extending our time, but you know how it goes now, right? So thank you to Marv. To everybody, remember it's Marv's B-Day, so if you want to wish him anything, leave it in the comments below as well. Show your love to him because he does a lot for us too. So thank you to all of you. We will see you next week with another episode. Until then, my name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel.
Seb.
And this is that One Piece Talk. Jana!